It's Pain Bike.
It's Pain Bike.
Yeah, not sure if you met Yoshi messaged you the other day. She messaged me. She's like, "Oh, I want to group chat you, Blood and PUBG." I was like, "I'm sure if they're cool with it, but there's no problem."
Yoshi didn't tell me who. Yoshi was just like, "Would you like to be in a group call?" And I was like,
Well, yeah, Yoshi.
yeah,
Yoshi was
maybe."
like, "Do you want to like to be in the group chat?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I was like, "Sure?" Question mark, and they were like, "I want to be in a group chat with you, like you, Pimp, and Blood." I was like, "Yeah, as long as they're cool with it."
I said, "I mean maybe," and then she sent me like a Facebook thing, and I was like, "Oh, I don't have face." I didn't say I didn't have Facebook, but I was like, "This doesn't look like a Facebook group." And I said those cats were training because they were like beating up dogs and stuff. I was like, "What the heck is this?" Like not actually
Wait,
fighting the
what?
dogs, but they were like beating them up.
Wait, what?
Like one of the things was it showed like these cats doing like sit ups and stuff, and then this cat walked by a dog and just stepped on its head and like tripped the dog up and just walked away. And I was like, okay,
Oh,
not like actual
I thought you meant
fighting,
like, yeah, I thought you meant like actual fight. I was like, "What the fuck?"
not actual fighting. Also, Afraid of the Dark, thank you for the follow yesterday. I really appreciate that.
Why? What is my mic picking up?
What is your mic picking up?
I don't know. Let me fix it. Noise suppression. They want good quality. Can you like, sorry, do you mind setting up my stream a second here, and if you can like, hear
Yes.
anything coming through my mic?
Let me let me do this. Where's Twitch? There's Twitch. On my phone. I'm pulling up the Twitch. Yes. I am. Hazel, I'm so scared. I'm so scared, Hazel. We're gonna get our butts handed to us again. We didn't train. We're not prepared.
Do you hear anything?
I'm not really hearing anything.
Okay, because Streamlabs is like, oh yeah, there's like feedback that's going halfway up the meter, and I was like, huh?
Pimjir's first in your stream. Pimjir's first here too.
Also, congratulations, people reaching first.
Well, come on in. Congrats on being first. Also, Hazel.
Okay, I think I fixed it.
Hazel. Listen to me.
Did I fix the issue? Pain.
Listen. I need a hero.
I need a hero. I'm
uh,
holding out for a hero to the end of the night. Hey, talking hot dog. Well, we were singing that at karaoke the other night.
how are you?
That's why. Yeah. Well, that was one of the many. Wait, who said is it? Oh, yours, good.
I'm just going right now. Who's starting?
Good. Yours. It's your turn. You've decided it's your turn.
Hazel, I don't think this is gonna be the right. Yeah.
It has. It has been a while since you got a double fist, Pimp Gira.
Pimpajira.
Pimp
What
Gira.
the Pimpajira doing?
Pimp Gira.
Why don't we just
What's
start
my
doing racist
RPG?
Italian stereotypes?
Because, uh, when does Mario RPG remake come out again?
The 17th, 10 days from now.
Hell yeah. And, oh, that's perfectly spaced, between, like, you know, the start of the month of Wave 6 of Mario Kart.
46.
Wave 6 of Mario Kart is in 2 days.
It do be in 2 days.
This is not my 100 follow special. I'll do something over the weekend.
Pimpajira, I
I'm
would
not
need
sure
you to win this for
what
us.
day.
Also, Hazel, you know what you should be doing right now?
Practicing.
You should be setting up on the strategies while I do
Oh,
this.
right, yeah. Good point. Let me do that.
Ah!
Let me just scroll all the way up our DMs so I can find that video again. Man, that is a lot of drama in a Crash server invite. Oh my god, I can't believe you'd say something so horrible in our DMs.
What did I say?
I can't even say that, I'd get cancelled.
Oh
For even
god.
repeating it.
And I was the one that said that? Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. TikTok, another TikTok.
Also, speaking of TikTok, I
the
saw
Daily
something
Capo.
today I did not need to know about.
Oh?
I had heard many a thing from Ravy about this, and then it was the first thing I saw when I opened up TikTok. I'll just say Ravy had a lot of comments about Bowser being in that jar in the movie.
Wait, what?
You heard what I said.
Bowser goes in a jar in the movie?
Yes.
They made a cum jar for Bowser?
Yeah. Guess what the first image I saw on TikTok was this morning?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No warning. I opened my eyes, I opened TikTok, and I was like, oh god.
Cum jar.
It was Rainbow Dash.
Okay. Oh, it's even worse. But guys, get this in 30 minutes like you said. Oh shit, yeah, we did say that, didn't we?
We did say that.
Okay, I got the video pulled up.
Are you
So
gonna
the guy recommends going to the bottom speed
Bottom.
boost
Okay, well, I was Stevens.
and doing like the forward wheelies when you're in the air, so you move forward, like the front wheels I guess forward, so you move faster.
Oh dang, I forgot how to do
And
the
then trying to
thing.
balance it.
I forgot about that, where you gotta bounce, because you get speed if you bounce like that.
Yeah. See, he's reset it a few times. Oh, he's doing it on the NSO as well. I just realized.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
he's doing like front. Yeah, he's doing like front wheel wheelies off the ramps, and you know like the section where you have to keep swapping up and down because of all the grass.
Yes.
He got there in like 18 seconds.
18 seconds?
But he's where you are now at 29 seconds.
Pain.
But yeah,
Pain.
it looks like he's basically doing like front wheel wheelies off the ramps.
Okay. Also,
So like he takes the cooldown here and then immediately goes up to the next like set of ramps. So you take that and then up and ride that ramp basically and just do like the front wheel wheelies from those. There you see. Oh, Pimp's unavailable today though, so what would we do if he did?
I don't know. Level up Crash Team Rumble. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that would be the first response, or you download the My Hero Battle Royale. I think it's cross-platform.
I do have it downloaded.
We could play it.
We could play it.
I want to get a 3-man going. It's literally like 8 teams of 3. I'd love to just get like 3 of us together and just grind it one day.
Just go grind it. Oh, I did the wrong thing.
Grind. So get the first 2 cooldowns, so stay on the bottom line for a bit. And then once the first ramp comes up, basically try and front wheelie off of it.
Oh, gosh,
Right. Normal ramp. Ooh, Pim said he's ready.
Pitch ready to 3-man. My Hero
Well,
Academia.
it was the... I don't know, it was with the booster emote and the Fat Koopa emote, so I assume it was about the RPG remake, but possibly about My Hero. Pimp, would you play My Hero with us?
Midger's like, I don't know what My Hero is. This.
It's a good anime. Just don't let the fandom ruin it for you because it's so cringe.
Oh,
The My Hero game is free.
I haven't sent Sorcha this yet. But you know how she asked about anime? And you're like, I don't really watch a lot of anime. And I was like, oh, I'll get Stormy. I asked Stormy.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, over 100 different animes in less than 2 minutes through text.
I gave Soldier about 5. Some of them I haven't even seen though.
Stormy was like, I got you covered.
Hey, what's a good anime for beginners? Well, you see...
Here's the thing.
Oh,
Stormy,
crap.
like, is the animator.
Yeah, I like when I was out with my mates the other night, I met someone, like one of my mates' friends, and she goes to her. Oh yeah, he's really into games and anime. And like I was walking her home at the end of the night because it was like half two, like it was 2 a.m. basically, and I was
Yeah.
like, 2 a.m. in the middle of a fucking city is not like the safest, so I'll walk you back. And she was like, oh, your friend told me you're really into anime. I was like, oh, I've watched a couple. What would you recommend? I was asking her for like freaking recommendations because I haven't watched that many. I was just like, oh yeah, I like slice of life stuff, I guess.
Slice
Bible
of
Black
Hazel.
is good for beginners. Yee. Apparently, Bible Black is good for beginners, according to Pimjiro.
Ah! Is it?
Yeah.
Running around in a rainbow.
Follow my rainbow. Also, I think my Twitch icon has a... Yo, what's up, gent?
Hello.
And Jacob.
I.
So,
Oh, gosh.
I think my Twitch profile picture's been updated, right?
It has been updated. I saw that. I was
That
like,
is
who's
indeed.
this? When I was typing in Hazel.
That is, the art I commissioned off Jen.
Also, by the way, hello, Jacob. Hello, Jen. I just said hello, but I
Right.
didn't say hello to y'all, actually, I specifically.
Sorry, I should specify that is half of the commission I got, I did ask Jen for.
Alright, Hazel, I would hand this back over to you now.
Okay. I got this. I got this.
Pain bike. Good old pain bike, everybody. We're back with more pain.
Pain bike.
It wasn't spooky enough for spooky month, but it's back for thanks month.
Oh yeah, you guys got Thanksgiving this month, don't you?
Yeah, we got Thanksgiving.
What
Day
is
of giving
Thanksgiving
thanks.
like, properly? Okay. I was about...
Do I-
Perfect, come on.
Do I have a list of games I haven't played for the NSO? Technically, yes, on YouTube, I have the full list of
First
stuff we've
attempt.
done.
First attempt. First attempt.
Why do you hate me?
First
Why do you
attempt.
hate me? Why are you such a pro at this? Wait, why did I say why do you hate me?
No.
You actually did this for us. What do you? Why did I say that? Also, I hope you noticed I got the winners thing for my profile picture because we're gonna win this today. But I do
Yeah, I
have a
didn't even
full
notice.
list. I do have a full list. I don't know if it's fully updated on like a little Google document thingy. But if I don't, I at least have it on YouTube technically of everything that's been done.
I have a, Google Doc for the Ace Attorney.
Do you? Oh yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Which
Which
still gotta
we
do Ace
should
Attorney
be
soon.
starting this month. Yeah,
Yes.
you're the first person, so it's literally once you're free to do it.
Well, as you know, I messaged Mr. Jordan King.
Yeah.
And they said I could read their comics on stream from Bloodwash. So
Yeah,
I'm
that guy's Bloodhawk's
going,
famous. He
I'm
knows
going to
Mr.
do that tomorrow.
Thing. Okay.
And-
What do you normally do on Wednesdays? And I was gonna remember it's this.
Oh yeah, normally Wednesdays is this. But what's going to happen is I'm going to read those comics, and that's all I'm going to do for stream tomorrow. So I mean,
Yeah.
I could do more reading for Ace Attorney.
I mean, the first Ace Attorney case should only take about a bit over an hour, maybe 2 hours, so...
Okay. I
Yeah, we can do that tomorrow.
also checked. There's close to 200 pages I need to read for the comics. So
Well,
I'm gonna be people need to get their hydrates ready because I'm gonna need it.
I was gonna say, I heavily appreciate Hydrates tomorrow as well then. I'm trying to think. Oh, also, could you reset?
Yeah. Hold on, sorry, I was just getting a drink actually.
I'm trying to remember. The first Ace Attorney case is literally there's like 4 or 5 characters, so we could just do an even split for that one. It's the later ones that'll be interesting.
You
And then it's
know,
also just-
I'll have the link noises ready and the gasps. You're considering to find a game that we could play from the NSO? Just a heads up. If you do that, I would also like to. I would like to make sure we have a game for every platform that's on here.
Yeah, you don't understand how hard it was getting something for Sega Genesis. Because the only game I had played from the Genesis is the Sonic games, and you already had those.
Yes, Pincher is like laid claim to the Sonic games.
That's why I just remember like looking it up. I was like, huh, and I was looking up the. You were like, oh, these games that haven't been claimed yet. I was looking into them, and I was like, well, Phantasy Star's an RPG, so let's do that one. And it ended up being one of my favorite games.
The way you said it, it sounded like, whoa, it wasn't really one of my favorite ones, but it was one of my favorite games. Oh, that's why I was weird. Okay. Okay. Just know Game Boy and Game Boy Advance are going to be a little bit of a problem. Either we'll have to meet up at some point in the future or emulate, because they don't do the sharing thing. Or unless we find
Reset
something
time, baby.
like Pimp Jerry and I are doing with Game & Watch, where we're doing competition, and I'm gonna take his footage and just make a little video with both of our footages.
Do, 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 do.
Also, I do have everyone, like, I do have, like, the names of who wants to do what written next to every game. So, if you say something I might not remember exactly, but I can check later and be like, oh, there's somebody on this already.
I was like, what else have we done? I said yeah to, and I realized the Pokemon Stadium games.
Yeah, Stadium.
That we just keep putting off because other stuff comes out before it.
Yeah.
Not before it. Other more interesting stuff has come out.
I also am waiting a little bit to do single player stuff with Pinjiri again, because I want to finish Excite Bike with you and him before we go to our next game.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I was excited by Got You Feeling. You're like, you know, I'm gonna need a break from shit like this, because I think we got other, like, games lined up technically before Stadium, right?
Yes. Yes, I still need to update the actual, my secret hidden Discord server list.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we, like, what other ones did we have planned again? Because we got the Stadium games. And I swear we had something else.
Let's see,
Or maybe
where
it was
are
something
you?
that wasn't out yet.
So the Fire Emblem games.
Yeah, that's gonna be probably just done over emulation.
Metroid 2, Return to Samus, Fusion. I haven't even marked off that we finished Phantasy Star on the Discord list.
I mean, we said we wanted to go back and do the, like, run with, like, bugs, didn't we?
Yeah, I might not count that as part of the NSO thing. I might just do like, I might just count that as just like its own little thing.
Yeah. Reset, please.
Reset, a spicy reset.
Ugh, fat reset button. I had an idea for Fire Emblem, but I know it would be really painful. Because the original, I said the original Fire Emblem, the first English Fire Emblem, which is the one we have.
Yes.
There's an easy and there's a well, I say easy. There's a normal and there's a hard campaign. So, did you want to do both of them in like co-op, or would you want to do like one does the hard campaign, one does the normal campaign?
I would like to actually do them in co-op.
Okay, good.
I will say, if one of us could get a hold of the English version of the Fire Emblem game, the 30th anniversary one, whatever that came out with the 3D All-Stars, I would much rather just wait and do that in person.
Yeah.
Because you
I
have
mean,
talked
I
about
don't-
coming out here before, so.
Yeah. Oh, I plan to eventually, whether that be next year or the year after. I'm hoping next year, but it entirely depends. Like, if I can't get, like, any form of pay rise, I might put it off a year.
Yeah.
That's why I'm hoping I get this assistant manager position I gone for, because that's basically an extra 5 grand a year. That would help so much with like travel plans and stuff. Cause like
You want that reset?
yeah, please. Cause I got quite a few like people I want to visit when I go to America eventually, so I need a lot of time there.
Am I one of them?
Like, hmm?
Am I one of them?
Yes, obviously. Like I got one friend in, like a few friends in Florida, I guess. I want to visit. Like one was supposed to come to the UK this year, but he couldn't due to family stuff. Well, then want to visit Meg, especially because she knows some of my friends apparently. So I was like, oh, because
Small world.
that's how I found it. That's how I found their stream. Was my friend was like, oh hey, my friend's streaming Monster Hunter, and I was like, oh cool. And then I found out she knows a bunch of other people I do too. So
It's a small world. Very small world.
yeah.
Also, Jen wants to know if she's one of them.
I mean, if Jen wants me to visit, then yes. I would never just force a visit if they didn't want it.
I'm forcing a visit whenever I go see Jen.
Actually, yeah, good point.
I already
You don't
told
get a
Jen,
choice.
I already told Jen that I want to go out there. I'll be beating down the door at 1 a.m. saying, Jad, come play with me.
No, I'm doing the same. Screw it. We'll arrange the trip for the same time.
Oh, I can go for the front door. You can go for the back door. We just start knocking and yelling for Jen.
Give him Cheerio. Go for the windows.
Yeah.
Dang it, so close. You said please. Are you sure after pain bike? Yeah, am I sure? Yeah, that's true.
I have actually forced Hazel to do pain bike with me. This is not even a game Hazel asked to do with me. I was just like, we're doing this.
Reset, please. Yeah, I've noticed some of the games you've suffered on the most are the ones we've done.
I feel like some of the games I've suffered on the most are some of the games we've done. Obviously, because like we've had trouble with like Kid Icarus. We had some trouble with the original Metroid. We had it with this game specifically. I also had it with Pingira at the end of Sonic Spinball.
Yeah, that game's just bad, isn't it?
I didn't think it was bad. Also, Flicky.
Nah, Flecky's easy. You guys just suck.
Wow.
Actually, I want to complain about the new WarioWare for a second. It's a fun game, but fuck me, the motion controls are ass sometimes.
Don't you just love forced motion controls?
Like, for the most part, they're pretty fun. You hold a pose, and then you figure out what you gotta do with that pose, and for the most part, it's responsive. But there's just the occasional one. Like, one of the ones I find the most unresponsive is, like... what's it called? I think it's called Projector Pose. Where you hold the right Joy-Con in your left hand and point the sensor at your other hand.
Yes.
So, like, you know, normally you'd hold your right Joy-Con in your right hand. You hold it in your left hand, point to the sensor at your right hand, and you're supposed to, like, move the hand and do poses and stuff. But it just doesn't read correctly. Like, there's this one micro game I'm thinking of. It's in the Nintendo section. It's a Fire Emblem Engage one where you have to get the ring on Alia's finger.
Yeah.
And it's the most unresponsive thing. Because, like, you'll move your hand closer to where the ring's supposed to be, and the game just won't recognize your hand moving.
Really?
Yeah. But, like, every other micro game in that, like, type of collection with the, like, hand poses, they're okay. Like, there's one where you go do rock, paper, scissors, and it recognizes what pose your hand is in, which is really confusing. Oh, well, like, some things work, some don't.
So,
but for the most part, the game is good.
You're doing 100% run of it on stream, right?
Why not? I mean, I was just doing my casual playthrough just for fun, which was, you know, just done every, like, bit for the story. I haven't even got, like, half the micro games.
Have you not?
No, I think you just have to repeat levels, because when you do them, you know, it ends after you get the boss stage, whereas when you're, like, doing them endless, you will get the boss multiple times with multiple variations and stuff.
Yeah.
Or at least that's how it is in the other WarioWare games. As well as I haven't done minigame aisle, because most of the minigames are actually 2 to 4 player, and I've been playing it solo. But you could do the campaign in 2 player.
Okay. Also,
So
I did
no-
find out something. I'm sure you probably remember this from the video too. You can only get the infinite boosting thing if you're moving whenever you knock people out.
Yeah. You hit that reset.
Yes. Also, I remember when you said Stunt Race would be 1 more stream, but it was 3 more streams. Hey, Stunt Race was a fun game. It was easy until we did the stunts. The stunt tracks were mean to us.
I mean, you guys did just play like one of the best games ever.
We did.
Stunt Race FX. Man, I can't wait to see the Stunt Race car in HD in the Mario RPG remake.
I need that. You took out what, 3 people? That person was wiggling. He was trying to catch you off guard.
Yeah, he was there to scare me.
Oh, he did it again.
Yeah, 3 down. Well then, you need to get like what, 5?
5, you need 5. Ah.
Let's get there's still a chance.
There's still a chance.
Oh damn it.
Hi, Barry.
Hello.
We're struggling. This game's hard. We need to yes, we need to do Star Race for the Switch. And yes, Jacob?
He freaking turned up at the perfect time to knock us both out. Right. Reset, please. Reset, please.
What would that game be? Earthworm Jim for the Genesis? Okay.
Do you want to do versus Excite Bike? For the Nintendo Entertainment System?
Yeah, I've showed up to this many times. We're doing Versus Excite Bike, not the original. Versus, we did the original Excite Bike in like 20 minutes. It was like, we're done, we're good.
We literally did it in 20 minutes. Like, oh, for fuck's sake, you
And this has been what, 5 streams?
I think we did like a good 6, at least.
Hazel like, save me over here. Yeah, I could write you down for Earthworm Jim. Also, I think that means I have the amount of people I wanted for this. Unless N64 decided it wanted to get like exponentially larger. Earthworm Jim is a classic. It will not for anytime soon, but have that on the list as I am planning to renew. Okay.
You know, that was like us with Kirby Superstar. It was on the list for literally like half a year before we even like prepared for it.
Yeah, and here's the thing, like, there's people like Crayon where we have a bunch of games that I've been playing. He was actually with me on the 6th stream, and we still haven't even finished our run-through of Super Mario All-Stars yet. Like, I mean literally the 6th stream of this entire project.
Jeez.
And like, he came back and we played like a game. We played like a little bit earlier this year. We haven't finished it yet. We're still on our first game. And that's nothing like bad against him. It's nothing like, it's just like, I go with when people ask me. And like, you and Pidgey are like always like the first to ask me, like, hey, let's do this, let's do that. And I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Well, we're also the most available, I think.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that fat, sexy reset.
I got you.
This is just pain bug.
I do pester Jen occasionally, and she's like, I'm busy.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I'm like, Jen, you wanna do some Dig Dug? She's like, I'm busy. But you picked Dig Dug. I'm busy.
But Dig Dug. Yeah, I said I'm busy. Another game? Yeah, I'm down. I'm free. Dig
There's
Dug?
also
No.
games that are exclusive to Japan. I also do plan on doing those as well. So like those
Yeah.
are perfectly fine.
All I'm saying is I've already got Genealogy of the Holy War, so no one else has taken that.
Hazel claimed all of Fire Emblem actually.
I've literally claimed all of the Fire Emblem series, even the ones that aren't on the NSO project.
Son, I just finished 2 commissions. Still got 6 more. You even claimed all of the Metroids, even the ones that aren't on the NSO.
Well, in my defense, I claimed like 2 of them, and you're like, let's just do them all. And I was like, yeah.
Oh wait, I did do that, didn't I?
Yeah, because I love the Metroid series. Speaking of which, have you seen Etoile playing fucking Dread Randomizer?
I have. I haven't actually like watched, but I like peeked in there a little bit.
Yeah, that's what. Like, I peeked in yesterday. Dude, she has got, like, god level movement in that game. What the hell?
She is real good at the Metroids, from what I've seen. She's like real good.
Like, she was doing stuff I didn't even really do in Dread, and I literally like 100% in Dread. Well, 100% in the normal playthrough. I still haven't done Dread mode and stuff.
You got it, Jacob. You can have those. I will say for those games, we'll probably emulate so you can get the translated versions of Shin Megami Tensei 1, 2, and If.
Oh yeah.
Play Battletoads with another person. The game is legit impossible. I have not played with anybody else, but I have beaten Battletoads on the NES. English translation for those are much easier. Okay. Jir and I have also decided we're going to do all the Breath of Fire games after streaming the 2 Breath of Fire games that were on the NSO.
That reminds me, actually, I need to get River City Girls Zero at some point.
Yeah, I need to pick that up too.
I'm pretty sure if you own the game, like the first River City Girls in any way, you just get an automatic discount on Zero.
Oh, do you?
Apparently. So, like,
Oh.
because I own River City Girls 1 on Switch download, I think I could just go on the eShop and get Zero with, like, a discount.
That reminds me to having the like special discount. I don't know if this is actually just for me, or if I got extremely lucky and I need to pick this up at some point. But do you know the Borderlands Pandora's Box?
Yeah.
How much is that normally?
I don't know. It's like probably 100 something, 200 something.
The reason why I asked is every time I look at the Xbox store, it tells me I have a special deal just for me. It's $30. I don't have any of them digitally.
Wait, what's it called?
Borderlands Pandora's Box.
Okay, let's see. Borderlands Pandora's Box. That is... By now, let's see how much. Yeah, it doesn't say... I'm asking how much.
Oh, sorry, Fairy. I didn't actually beat it on the NES. I beat it on the
Yeah.
I beat it on the Rare Replay version. I didn't use any of the rewind stuff that it had or whatever, but I've beaten it on there.
Let me just...
Klonoa's
Sorry, one
$12 right
second.
now.
Pandora's Box, yeah, normally it's £300.
And
£294.14. What the hell? Wait, there's a sale on Steam right now, down to 27 quid.
okay, so it's not just me.
I mean, I could get that. It gives me all the DLC for the games. I mean, I think I get even more. Oh, I get an even bigger discount again because I own like a bunch of the Borderlands 3 stuff and Borderlands 2 already. Okay. I'll keep an eye on that. Sorry, could you hit the reset?
Yeah. But on the Xbox, like it literally just has like a little pink banner and it's like special deal just for you. It was like $30, and I don't own any of it digitally.
Yeah. Well, like it's probably just that cheap on Steam because, like,
You own some of the
Steam
other
is-
games.
Well, not just that. Like, yeah, I got a bigger discount, but even then, Steam gets like crazy discounts all the time.
That is fair.
Like, I've straight up bought games that were, and all their DLC for like less than 10 quid before. In fact, I think I bought all of Code Vein and its DLC on Steam for like £8 one time or £7. And like normally the game and all its DLC is like a good 50, 60, something like that. You get some good deals on that site. Oh yeah,
I
hell,
believe it.
Borderlands 3. I got all of Borderlands 3 and its DLC down from like 90 quid to literally, I think it was like £8. It was on like a crazy summer sale. Because me and my friend both were like, yeah, let's buy this and play it, and then we never did. We never
I'm
played
also
it.
in the same boat. Here's the bad thing with me though. I got the pre-sequel, and I was like, oh yeah, I
Yeah.
can finally like play with my friends because I bought Borderlands 1. I completed Borderlands 1 DLC and all without internet because I didn't have the internet at the time. I did the same with 2, and then I was like, I enjoyed them, but like I really don't want to play these again if I'm not playing with people. And
Yeah.
then my friends were talking about the pre-sequel, and I was like, you know what, I'll actually pick the pre-sequel up. They'd already been playing it, though. I get in the
Yeah.
game, and they're like, come on, we're going to carry you through and just take you through all the stuff so you can get all the good stuff now. And I was like, I want to play the
removing, like,
game.
all the fun.
I just want to play the
Yeah.
game.
Like, I haven't finished Borderlands the pre-sequel. I've only played like the beginning bit. And funnily enough, I've never played Borderlands 1, but I've completed Borderlands 2. In fact, I completed it on Steam ages ago, and I completed it on PS4 when I didn't have a PC, like a good PC at the time. And I rebought it on PS4.
I am trying to think. I completed Borderlands 1 and 2 on the 360. I completed Borderlands 2 again on the Xbox One. And I played the rest, but I haven't actually. Well, I say I played the rest. I played the remaster of 1 on Xbox. I played pre-sequel on both 360 and Xbox One. I played
Yeah.
very little bit of Borderlands 3, and I haven't done anything else. But like, I want to go into that series and just like have fun with it, but I just don't have time for it. Unless I'm like, all right,
What
time
does
to
it cost?
stream it.
Which games are cross-platform again?
3 and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Wonderland.
Whatever stuff. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm very much down to play both of them. With you.
I really want to one day stream through the whole series. I don't know when I'm ever going to get around to it, but I would love to.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I have completed Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. That is probably, out of the Borderlands I've played, it's definitely my favorite.
And I also want to throw this out there, because we talked about this a little bit, and I told Pinjira this. I know I have an insane list. I think Pinjira told me he told you about my list of games.
Yeah,
I want
you,
to
you gave me
also
like,
play through...
he told me in the funniest way, which was, your game list is so long you will die of old age before you complete it.
Yeah, this is true. This is 100% true. These are facts. Like, I know for a fact, even if I were to do this full time, and I had nothing stopping me from going live for 16 hours a day, I would never finish everything I want to finish.
Pimp ass, have either you or Blood played Monster Rancher? I have not. Have
I've
you?
not played Monster Rancher.
No, is any good? Any good, Pimp?
Borderlands 3 has
Borderlands 3.
cosplay.
Yeah.
Borderlands 3 Season 2 DLC, for what you heard, is not positive. Ah!
Hey,
Hazel,
Blood, do you want to give this an attempt?
I could give it some attempts.
Anyway, yes, sorry, Karen.
Well, I don't even remember what I was saying.
Dang it. There's this really interesting game I want to play with my mate, Tommy. I need to find out what it's called. Because I keep seeing clips of it and it looks really fun, but I don't know what it's named. So basically, it's a two-player co-op game. Like kind of like a puzzle platformer. But the whole thing is you're not allowed to play split screen. The game is, you have to be on two separate platforms, because one person sees it as an organic world.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Is this the one where you're on like a console or PC and the other one you're on your phone?
Oh, no. You could both be on PC, I think. Or
Okay.
both be on console or something. But basically, so player one, what they see is like one player's a bear and the other player's, I think, a fox, and there's like dogs and vines and all that through that level. But the other player, they see you as two robots, and like the animals and stuff in the world are robots and all stuff like that, and the world looks different. So like
Yeah.
one player, oh no, sorry, it's a duck and a bear. So like for example, there's like a puzzle where like what you see is if you're on the animal side is like the duck will just walk across this open platform where UFOs just suddenly teleport under them. But on the other player's screen, there's stuff there that they can walk across, but you can't. And so
Yeah.
they have to like push a block there for you to climb a vine, and just they push you over them. It looks really unique. I'd love to play it, but I just need to know what it's called.
That sounds really unique. I'd like to play that too. Also, I remember what I
Yeah.
was gonna say now. Another game series I'd like to, gosh dang, another game series I like to play through on stream is not really a series, but like I want to play all of Behemoth's games on stream with
Yeah.
somebody because like they're all co-op except for the first one, the original, which is not Alien Hominid.
You know what you know what I want to play on stream?
What?
Doki Doki Literature Club Plus and actually finish it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Where is Megger yet?
I suppose it would depend when Meg's actually able to stream again, because she had to get rid of most of her equipment, I think.
No, my tip gauge.
Which is sad.
Yeah. Can't believe
I want to
Meg
play them
forgot about
someday.
us.
Get Invasion on Xbox.
I got it before I knew y'all were getting the game. Also, to
Nelson,
be
what do you
fair, also to
When are
be
you gonna get
fair,
on?
you get you get rewards for playing their other games, which I played all their other games on Xbox, so I keep getting the exclusive rewards too.
To be fair, I should probably just keep getting the games on Steam then, because I own Castle Crashers and Battle Block on there.
Both amazing games.
They are.
I think
I
I
love
told you
Castle
this before,
Crashers.
but I actually beat the final stage of Battle Block Theater co-op insane difficulty solo.
Yeah, you were like throwing. Was it Ravi you were playing with?
No, I was playing
You
with
said?
Cammy. I didn't even throw them. They say at the very
Cammy.
bottom. They say at the very bottom the whole
Oh.
time.
You just abandoned them.
I just abandoned them and used the bubble.
I bought Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I should stream that sometime. Oh my god, I forgot I own Goat Simulator.
Goat Simulator's a pretty fun game.
Left 4 Dead 2, My Hero Ultra Rumble. I'm so glad I got that working like 2 days ago. That was it was actually really fun. I just wish I was, good.
I wait for Everyday Boy to come back in here now and be like, this is why I said that I didn't think you were a great gamer.
Oh yeah, I forgot I bought Needy Streamer Overload. I think you're allowed to stream that game, but I did learn apparently there is some like dark stuff in it, which is why I'm
Is
worried.
there?
Yeah,
Oh, there's a
'cause
wrestling game I want to play that's really dark.
yeah.
I forgot. It was like I think it's one of the Fire Pro wrestling games, something like that, on Super Famicom. There is a wrestling game where all I know about is it's a story-driven wrestling game, and at the end, this guy that's supposed to be like Ric Flair kills your tag team partner, and then your character, like the ending credits, or your character taking themselves out.
Huh.
It's some sort of like story-driven wrestling game, and I was like, "Oh, you got my attention."
Pretty sure you can stream it? Okay, cool. Yeah, because I was worried about Needy Streamer Overload, because basically, it's kind of like a visual novel, but you choose what happens. So basically, there's this, like, girl you're trying to help become a famous streamer,
Yeah.
and, you could basically, like, corrupt her, make her do, like, force her to take drugs, and, like, start doing shit like that.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, so I was wondering if that, like, is okay to go on Twitch. Because I think you have to balance her doing stuff like that and doing, like, wholesome content, because otherwise, like, viewers get bored and stuff. It's really fucking weird.
I still need to play Parasocial.
Yeah. I also still need to play a Tales of game on stream.
Now, you should do Parasocial. It'll be like a one-day stream.
But I'm a little bitch. I still haven't played Phasmo yet. I've owned Phasmophobia for like, well, since like midsummer I've owned it and I've not played it once.
We were supposed to stream it for Spooktober.
Yeah. The worst part is, I bought it for 2 friends in work as well when I bought it because it was like it was really cheap on sale.
Was it?
And I was like, yeah, I'll buy us all Phasmophobia, and we were all like, yeah, let's play it sometime. We still haven't played it. I literally bought the game 3 times so I could play with people, and none of us have played it.
To be fair, I haven't had a chance to get it because the fire.
Yeah. Freaking.
Gosh dang Office Fire. And then they're like, we want to have it out by Halloween, but the challenges of working at home instead of the office haven't been that great. So we'll give you an announcement whenever we have an announcement.
If I could, I know for a fact my friend's probably pissed off at the amount, like, there's like a game we both want that's on sale, because
Yeah.
I earn a bit more than her, I always just end up buying her the game when she doesn't realize, and then she'll log on to Steam like 3 days later and she's like, why the fuck did you buy me another game?
Why are you buying people games, Abel? Why are you ever being a nice person?
I don't know. Ooh, Deep Rock Galactic is only £8.24 right now. 67% off. I've heard that game is good.
Hazel, I want to see the final stage. I just want to see the final stage.
Not ever. Oh my god, Super Bunny Man is 25% off.
Oh, Super Bunny Man? I've heard good things about
Yeah.
Super Bunny Man.
It looks so fun.
Wish I could do PC gaming.
I actually got a game for free through Twitch Prime that I wanted to stream during Halloween, but I forgot. Monster Prom 2. I think that's the road trip one. It might not,
Desert
that might
Link?
be the third one. Let me see. I have it somewhere downloaded. I think it's actually like. Oh, hang on. I put it onto the hard drive, didn't I? Here's the Hedge mod manager. Monster Prom 2, oh, that's the camp one, Monster Camp. So yeah, I think that's just like it's just a fun game where you play as like, I think you're a human, but you're in like a school of like monsters, and then like each of the games is just like a different thing. So it's like, the first one's the prom, the second one's you're on a camping trip with friends, the third one's a road trip, and you just get into weird scenarios and like just make choices and stuff.
Okay.
That might be fun for like a one-off to do sometime.
Let me win! Let's see the final stage! What? I ran over the
Alright, another game I want to do is the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah!
I really want to play that. That'll be so good.
Also, I hope y'all know, because I just looked down at the Borderlands thing, and I hope y'all know if we do Borderlands, there's gonna be a point where I get rid of all my guns as brick in the first game. That's just the way it's gonna be. I'll punch the people flying in the air. You don't have to worry about them. As long as I get underneath them, I can punch them. Because it's like their hitbox is actually very weird. It's like it's there. Like,
yeah.
it's wherever they would be, wherever their shadow is basically where their hitbox is in the first game.
So,
Ah!
oh,
Hazel!
hell yeah. You got it. Don't crash. I've never played Borderlands 3 or seen anything on it, so I wouldn't mind holding off and just going through it blind.
That's fair.
Eventually.
Just know this will be like forever away.
Yeah. I mean, there's like a bunch of other games I can sign myself over with in the meantime.
Oh
But
my god, I
hope
can't
you
believe we got
understand.
this.
Even if you have like a group of like 3 others for all the other games, I want to do at the very least Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
I kind of want to have the same people for all of them.
Yeah, it's just because the original 2 aren't, and I guess the pre-sequel aren't cross-platform, sadly,
Yeah.
and I don't have an Xbox.
But here's the thing, like, it's gonna take a while. If I need to, I hopefully will be able to have a better PC by then and be able to just do that. Gosh, hey, you see how close I got? You see how close I got?
Yeah, with the infinite fuel.
Also, it says we have one bike. I don't know if that means I'll be able to continue or what that means. I'm just gonna let it play and see what happens.
Good idea. 1 second.
Extra
Oh. Yeah.
I still have
And you
it!
stop.
Oh my god. Should I have one
No,
back?
yeah. Create
Oh
a
my
new
God.
restore point. Wait,
Oh
so you don't
my
have to worry about the refuels. You don't have to worry about the refuels, so go for the ramps. Go for the
Yeah.
ramps, get the extra speeds.
Extra. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Wait. Does that get rid of your thing?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Okay. Remember, if you do
Ah!
if you hold forward when you're going off a ramp, you'll fly forward, and then you just gotta like balance yourself out.
We got
It's difficult, but that's like the speed tactic.
Oh, it's like, I can't believe that actually worked.
Did I show you the figure I ordered the other night?
Don't think you did.
Okay, so I ordered a Figma, which is like
Figma?
it's a posable figurine. Figma. Yeah, I ordered a Rogma figure.
Oh, when they start
So-
making those?
It's custom made.
Ah, okay.
Oh, fucking, but yeah, I ordered a Figma. They're like posable figures,
Yeah.
and they come with like a bunch of accessories you can swap out and stuff. So like, for example, like, the one I've ordered, she's got each hand. There's like 4 options because you can give her a weapon to hold. You can do like different poses where she's like holding her hand out or like petting, like the dog, like attachment that comes with her.
Yeah.
But basically, I'm just gonna send like a picture, like one of the default images, which is her sat down, like her arm around the dog.
Yeah.
But with one of her weapons, you can also one of the weapons she comes with is literally like a street sign. And it's a character from.
Ah!
The other thing I'm sad about is a character from Persona 3, but she's not going to be in the remake because she's only in the Fest version of the game. I'm sad, but I'm still hyped for that remake all the same.
Oh my gosh, Hazel. Oh gosh, dang it. Ah! Ah!
Jacob said he's down to do Borderlands again.
Heck yeah. Oh god. Oh god, oh god.
Right. When I eventually move out, I was hoping to get like a games room set up because like all the people I've been offered to live with or like debated like asking to live with and stuff that we all like play video games anyway.
Yeah.
So if I could get like a room set up with consoles, we'd probably end up with an Xbox as well.
So, what about Doug Funhouse?
Dokapon, I mean, that's always a goal.
Doug Funhouse.
Yeah, P3 reloads include all of the content that was in vanilla P3 and the quality of life changes and additions from Fast and Portable. But the character, like the Figma I got is for a character exclusive to the answer, which is not in Reload, sadly. Like, I got the Figma of Metis. I do want to get the Aegis one eventually. Metamorphosis.
Dang it.
I do eventually want to get the Aegis one, but
Hazel.
yeah, it doesn't include
Right.
the answer in FemC.
I can't
Really?
believe I got it. I can't believe I got it. You ready?
You have to close that. Yeah.
I just want to make sure you're ready before I hit anything.
I wasn't ready.
No! I asked if you were ready and you said yes!
I lied.
Why did you lie to me?
Oh, funny.
Funny ha ha. Funny ha ha dude. Oh, that's cool. I like the little sign. Little sign as a weapon.
Yeah. Well, that's like an actual weapon you can get for her in the game.
Is it?
Yeah, because technically her weapon type is axes, and that's an axe.
Oh no, you lost the infinite boost.
I did, while you were looking at the figure.
Do you want to reset the keep the infinite boost?
Yes, please. Locked in a pit. I feel like it's gonna be a DLC. Locked me in a pit. Yeah, I feel that's gonna be. Sorry, I wasn't even looking.
You're good.
I feel like that's gonna be the case. They'll lock the answer behind DLC, which is gonna be kind of crappy, but like, I guess I wouldn't mind if it's not too expensive. Cause like, I'd love to see my girl Metis in HD. But there is a theory going around there's gonna be a new ending to the remake. Purely because there's at the end of every release of Persona 3, there's always been like one plot point, and it's the same plot point every time. That's like left hanging, and the character involved in it, it's stated she will literally like, so she's a timeless being, and it's stated she'll let you go, like she'll gladly spend eons trying to like do what she wants, like she's aiming to do. So there's a theory going around that basically that will be like an optional ending in the remake. It's very unique and very cool, if that's the case. Yeah, fuck that guy.
One of these days I'll experience those games. No!
Oh, they're so good. And I love the continuity. Like, the games are pretty much separate, but like, if you just do a slight bit of digging, you can find references to like all the games throughout them. Because all the games take place. Because they take place, as much as the games say like these aren't based on real situations and places, they take places, like when they take place, it's accurate to like what the time was like in Japan. So like Persona 5 is the big one, it takes place in Tokyo, and a lot of the situations in the game are references to like world news that happened, like, I think it's based in like 2015 or 2016. So like a lot of the stuff that like you'll see, like if you watch the news in the game and stuff, it'll like report on stuff that basically happened in Tokyo at the time.
Oh, that's cool.
And although Persona 3 and 4 take place in fictional locations, they're like stuff like you know, again, topics, like thoughts and stuff like that. They're all like reminiscent of the time they're based on. I think Persona 3 is based around 2007, I think, or 2009, and then Persona 4 is like I want to say 2013, 2012. Oh no, sorry, no, I had those completely backwards. Persona 3 is 2006. Persona 4 is like 2008 or something. So you can see a massive change because like they'll have like flip phones and stuff in those games, and then in Persona 5 everyone's got a smartphone, and like, you know, there's like the internet's like a fairly big part of that game with people like actually putting like slang and stuff in the message boards.
RAR XD. Glomp.
There is literally like a RAR XD you can find in Persona 5.
Is there really?
So like, there's a website your characters monitor. So there's like a website your characters monitor throughout the game, like based on what's happening. People leave comments on that, like, and one of the messages that pops up during one of the like story parts is RAR XD.
Can't believe this. Oh my gosh, Hazel. You are the hero we needed.
They announced Persona then taking out the game to release a DLC. They did announce there is gonna be DLC. I just assumed it was gonna be like, you know, Arsene, like Persona from later games. Like, was it like Labrys's Persona, for example? Ariadne, that was her name. Oh my god, this sucks.
I don't know why I just remember this, but does anybody mind, what was that? Who was that? Oh no. Oh no, did we lose Hazel?
Sorry, my mum was coming in.
Okay. 44 seconds.
I have not seen this level at all. I wanted to go into this blind.
I got reminded of something. Has
Okay.
anybody here not want to hear Mario RPG spoilers? Like specifically from the remake.
I think I know what you're gonna bring up because I've heard this. I've heard one specific change. That's got me quite interested.
Does anybody not want me to talk about it? You probably already know. I'm gonna say it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, oh, you already beat that?
Yeah.
So anybody here know about the Culex fight?
Yeah, this is what I was thinking as well.
It is what you're thinking?
I've heard they got a new optional boss.
Yes, there's a new optional boss behind that door.
I don't know who it is, but I've heard there is going to be one.
There's a shinier stone.
Shiny, like the item called Shinier Stone.
They in the thing that I saw, they literally called it like the shinier. There's a shinier stone.
Okay.
And I'm curious, is it actually 3D Culex? Because at the end of the fight, he does say one day he'll master the 3D realm.
Oh, that would be so goddamn cool. So, is the original Culex fight still there, and then you get
Yeah,
like,
the
another
original one's
one,
still
or
there.
is it
There's
like-
actually art, there's actually an image
Oh.
of the fight.
That'd be sick.
In the fight, he's still 2D, and I'm wondering if you use the shinier stone if you fight him in full 3D,
Oh, that would
Or-
actually be like dope.
or if they're gonna be like, let's bring Sephiroth back for another fight.
Okay. I wouldn't want Sephiroth, but I wouldn't mind like another Final Fantasy boss, or even like one of the Final Fantasy like characters specifically, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, screw it. I don't think Lightning gets enough love. Let me fight Lightning.
No, I don't need to see lightning again.
Bravely Default's technically a Final Fantasy game. Let me fight the 4 heroes from that game.
Let's fight Kefka.
Let's fight Squall, but specifically the version of him that's in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, you mean Leon?
Sure.
Isn't that what they call him in Kingdom Hearts? Is Leon?
I think so, yeah.
No!
so.
Hazel, how close
Oh my
were
god,
you?
that one is so...
How close were you?
That was so... Look how close. I was a few seconds off and I didn't screw up once. No, this is game... No surprise they reused Culex in the same sprite. No, this is a game that came out in the mid-90s.
Let's fight Bazooka Toad!
You know, can the hidden boss, instead of being Culex in 3D, can it just be the one of the talking flowers from Mario Wonder?
Oh yeah, the Toad thing also reminded me. So, I was, this morning when I woke up, I was just on my phone in the bed, and I was just, like I said, I was on TikTok. And I came across a video, so I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I found this old Nintendo 3DS commercial, and it was Mario talking to the 3D, talking about 3DS, and he was like, "Hello, Stylus," and then you hear, "Hello, Mario." And I was like, "Gosh,
Mario.
dang it!"
Hello, little Stylus.
And you just hear the sides go, "Hello, Mario."
Can we fight Bazooka Toad? I got a better one to fight than Bazooka Toad. Can we just fight a really big Goomba? But just make it stronger than like any of the other bosses.
I'd be down.
Hello, giant Goomba.
You know what I am curious about? I wonder if they would add. I wonder if they're gonna add like a post game or anything.
Maybe. I was gonna say, they're obviously not gonna make Luigi playable because we got Gino, and Gino is just literally Gino is just like a nickname for people named Luigi.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait.
you reset me. I ran out of the juice.
Yeah.
No joke. So my manager in work is Italian. His actual name is Luigi, and he goes by Gino because in Italy they call people Luigi Gino.
Does he do the hand gestures?
No, but he's a walking stereotype in every other way, and that's not a joke. My manager is literally a walking stereotype. Yep. There we go. No.
Pedro called me a post game. Hazel,
You are
beat
a
this,
post-game?
beat this. So all we have left to do is just the 5 tracks to race each other in. Beat this, Hazel. Be the hero
Oh,
I
yeah,
said
the
I
hero
needed
as well.
earlier. When I said, Hazel, I need a hero. Be that hero, Hazel.
I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night.
Hazel, be that hero. Let's make this 38 out of 249 games beaten.
Single-handedly carrying that NSO number.
You were single-handedly carrying this game. Like, I am nothing in this game compared to you. I did 2 tracks, I think, and you've done the rest.
I'm just a gamer.
I wish I was a gamer.
When I was a gamer, my father took me to the game store to pick up Gears of War.
Gears of War is a good game, to be fair. Nah.
I've never played it. I've never played Gears of War.
real good.
Well, my brother used to have an Xbox. He played Gears of War all the time, but he sold it with his Xbox.
Such a good game, though.
It was a really good game, and I forget who mentioned it in someone's chat before. They mentioned it recently. Neo. Neo's a really good game.
Nier? Automata?
Neo, yeah.
Automatopoeia?
Both that and Replicant, they're both really good.
Okay.
And what's fun is you don't, like, it's up to you what order you want to play them in, because they both work really well. Being played as the first. Yeah. Because basically they both have the same twist.
Also, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. So you might, if you do crash, I won't be able to reset you for a second.
Oh, god damn it. Well, let's see if I can do this, everyone. Meow. Okay. Already. Off to a great start.
Off to the best start. Do it, Hazel. Do it. Be the champion.
Ah!
I like how I
No.
said that, you immediately wrecked.
I was literally doing like perfect. All this because I got scared by a post game.
You're calling me a post game?
They called PUBG said you're a post game.
You're agreeing with Picture that I'm a post game?
Maybe.
That's rude.
Who needs the infinite boost? Not me. I'm good.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. You said you're good.
I was getting too reliant on it.
Keep too reliant on it. At least this one you have slightly more time.
Nah.
Nah. Nah.
Nah.
Hazel, look at my profile picture underneath yours up there. That's going to be us as soon as you cross that finish line.
Well, that one.
We're gonna be number one.
That one.
We're gonna be number one, Hazel.
We're probably gonna be number 5, but still.
We'll be number one in my heart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, get this one guy just get out of my way so I can move up. You son of a bitch.
You'll be on good pace to beat the first lap in 41.5 seconds. You know what? I'm also going to create a suspense point right here just so we don't have to watch that screen. We can just go straight into it.
Thank you.
Ah! I'm not even playing, but ah!
Ah! What I'm saying is, the AI are jerks.
They really are.
No, I screwed up bad.
I screwed up bad.
I screwed up bad.
I screwed up real bad. Also, every time I do this in a game, like whether it's this or something else with somebody on stream, all I ever think
Yeah.
about is Yoshi going, you know, Bloodhog just makes the other person do all the work.
For some reason, whenever we start going off on our tangents, in the back of my mind, I just remember Yoshi's thing is like, man, you Until you work in insurance, you're good at dealing with people with like ADHD and stuff like Bloodhawk.
But do I actually have ADHD?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Like, my friends at work have decided to diagnose me with autism. I've never gone to the doctors about
Oh
it.
well, alright.
So, according to people at work, I'm just autistic.
When did this happen?
Probably like 2 months ago, according to them.
Oh.
Well, no,
Wait,
according
you
to them,
just-
it's been the
you
entire
suddenly
time.
caught it? Oh.
But according to them, it's they only pointed this out to me. They were like, "It's just you give us so many traits." And I was like, "What?" They were like, "Well, you're like hyperfixate on these, and you're like super energetic." And I'm like, "That's just because I'm with you guys. So you guys make me energetic." Like, although the hyperfixation thing I can kind of get. I hyperfixate on games quite a bit.
I never noticed, not even once.
Huh.
Ha.
Huh.
Ha.
Huh.
Speaking of hyperfixating on something,
Fuck.
so you know I've been watching through all the Runaway Guys stuff.
Yeah.
I got to one of their Wheel of Fortune videos, and I don't remember who started. One was like, "Should we talk about this?" And Emil was like, all the wounds are healed. It's all better now. We can talk about this. And they start talking about Tim recording in a bathroom of a restaurant for his vlog. And they're like, Tim was like in the bathroom recording a vlog talking to Emil who had diarrhea.
Oh my god.
John was like, it was so loud we could actually hear Emil outside of the bathroom while we were at our table at this restaurant. And Tim had a full conversation with him while recording in the bathroom.
You're
Or
not
his
bad. That
vlog.
is on brand for Tim.
That is
That
100%
is just on
on brand.
brand, though. I just feel sorry for Sugar. That must be so fucking embarrassing to know that, like, in someone's vlog there is audio of you shitting your literal guts out.
I was like, oh my god. I was like, what? I was like, I understand it's like on brand for Tim, but I was like, Tim, why would you do this?
Doesn't he also have that video he saved to his phone of him just shaving his ass?
He did say he had a video of him shaving his butt. I don't know if he ever uploaded it. I don't want to find out if he ever uploaded it. But I went to the
I'm
comments
sure-
to see what people said about that specific part of the video. And people were
Yeah.
like, did he actually upload this? And people were like, you should go check out Breaking NCS. You might find it there. And I was like, oh no. And they're
That's
like,
so, like...
they're-
I'm assuming
go ahead.
he uploaded it with, like, Sugar's permission, but that's still
Yeah.
awkward as fuck.
Yeah. Oh no, Picture said I'll find it for you. Which one, Pimp Jira?
Which one, Vibjira?
Chugga's diarrhea or Tim shaving his butt? Please don't find either one of them. Please don't go searching for either one of those. No, I don't need to see that Pimp Jira. Also, did you ever finish Prime?
Huh?
Did you ever finish your playthrough of Prime?
No, I have not.
I remember whenever they first
I don't
started uploading it, you're like, I gotta finish it before they finish.
Yeah, and then I just got super distracted by other games. No!
Also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, another thing. Apparently, in that same video, he was talking to Emil about what their next projects were gonna be before they even started uploading those projects. You know how secretive they like to be about their projects.
That's actually so fucking
And
funny.
they're just in the public bathroom talking about like, oh, we're gonna be playing this game. I hope we have fun with this game. And apparently it was super early because that was back whenever they were recording Brawl.
Oh my god.
And I remember, like, very specifically when I went back and started watching, that was like their third series.
Yeah. And who knew that stuff like that was spoiled by
In
Sugar
the public
Conway
bathroom.
in the bathroom.
If we ever all get together and one of us starts a vlog channel, please don't start vlogging in the bathroom.
Oh, that's happening. I'm gonna start a vlog channel specifically when I visit America, just to have the chance of that happening. Talking to Bloodhog about future stream plans, and it's just you in the bathroom.
No.
Speaking of stuff you guys are gonna do from the bathroom, the Thicky and Twiggy podcast.
Why are we recording this in the bathroom now?
I don't know.
If we actually do Thicky and Twiggy, I'll record from the bathroom.
I just want to make you aware, Pimp. I did not see your message as I said recording it from the bathroom.
I will also
We
make this
just have the
clear. I
exact
was
same
looking
idea.
at chat, and your message didn't even pop up until after Hazel said it.
That's amazing. So when are you guys
Also-
actually doing the first Thicky and Twiggy?
Yeah, when are we going to sit down and actually record this? Because we gotta figure, we gotta find out a time to just sit down and record. Now I'm resetting you like I reset myself on this. Where
Good.
one mess up, I'm like, all right, time to go.
No, we're doing this perfect.
We're keeping this on. Also, like a little while ago, like maybe a couple months ago,
Yeah.
Stormy and Sniper got a hold of me, and they're like, "Hey, let's play some Among Us." And I was like, "Okay, we'll play some Among Us." And I don't know why,
Yeah.
but at some point, Stormy told Sniper, she's like, "On site." She's like, "If I am an imposter, I am stabbing you on site." And so you know what I did? I got
Found
imposter
him.
next.
Killed him on site.
I got imposter next. We didn't even leave the cafeteria with everybody before I stabbed him. And then in the game chat I put on site. I did not even try to hide who it was.
That's so goddamn funny. Apparently they added a bunch of modes to Among Us. I didn't even know about that.
They did. They have like hide and seek and stuff. We tried hide and seek once. It was kind of fun.
I'd be down to like try all that because last time I played, the Skeld map wasn't not the Skeld, the Top Hat map wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
The airship or whatever it's called. Like they just had the 3 maps and it was just literally, you know, killing. It was just find the imposter.
Also, I'm gonna say this before I go into what I'm about to say. I told y'all before that used to I swear all the time with people because I felt like they wouldn't like me if I wasn't like them,
Yeah,
and I still have that around Stormy whenever I'm not streaming.
yeah.
Okay, so we were in Among Us, like we're all in a call. We're not telling each other anything about what's going on, who's imposter, whatever. We're just like playing it and just talking about whatever.
Mm.
I was talking to them, and I was like, "Who's the Spider-Man that's like in everything? Who's the Spider-Man that's in like everything?" And Sniper's like Toby. No, he went Miles first. He said Miles. I was like, no, not him. And he's like Toby. And I said, Snipper, shut the up.
It's Tom Holland, isn't it?
It's Tom Holland. And the story said it's Tom Holland. And I was like, oh yeah. And then I thought of the video where the guy goes, man, Tom Holland, what the? I don't want to talk to you. And I did that. I said that to Sniper because he won't buy me. And then I turned around, I was like, oh heck, I have to go back around. And he's dead. And I was like, oh no, my last word's the Sniper. I don't want to talk to you.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
I was like, no, my last word's just a snipper before he died right on top of you.
And then he winds up dead.
Like immediately the next thing I saw was it was Stormy that killed him. I didn't even know she was the imposter. She killed him. I just happened to come back around the corner after I said that. Like the second the
On
words,
site.
like the second the words exited my mouth, I saw him around the corner. And I was like, oh no.
Oh my god, that's so goddamn funny. Yeah, I'd love to get like this. Yeah, I assume you know what the Gmod is.
Gary's mod?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know about the game mode TTT, Trouble in Terrorist Town.
Yes, I know that game.
I want to get like a massive game of that going at some point for stream.
That could be a lot of fun. That could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's just making sure because as far as I know, it's still only on PC, isn't it?
I think it is. Also, another thing, because Stormy and I pick on Sniper all the time, out of love, obviously. But
Yeah.
there was one time where we started a game, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this, see what happens. I might get voted out, but I'm gonna do this meeting. Called a meeting the second it started, and I was like, it's Snipper. The entire lobby voted for him.
I don't get why that was ever a thing in Among Us. You could just go, oh yes, this guy right at the beginning, and everyone would always vote no matter what. Like,
Here's the thing, I did that twice. The second time I did that, everybody voted me out immediately.
yeah.
But I thought it was hilarious that everybody's like, alright, it's Snipper, let's vote for Snipper.
It's the same as just like playing like TTT or whatever. It's just RDM. Like no one cares or tries to play the game. They just start murdering each other immediately out in the open.
I also love, at one point, Cypher was the scientist, and he had the thing where you could pull the vitals up.
Yeah.
And he did that, and he was like, oh no, somebody's dead, I'm gonna call a meeting. And instead of saying there's somebody dead or anything, or saying I saw this person was dead, all he said in the chat was, I'm a scientist. And everybody voted him out like, alright, whatever, well I guess. Why would you call a meeting for that?
I am a scientist.
And in the game chat, because I was just like, oh yeah, I can say this, I just went, I'm also something of a scientist myself.
Something of a scientist myself.
And here's the thing, I never thought I'd have fun in Among Us. I was like, I always thought, I was like, I don't think I'd have fun with this. I don't think I'd do good in this, whatever. But like after playing with them and just putting the dumbest stuff in the chat, I was like, all right, this is, I can see where this is fun.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where you can be dumb, which is why it's good. You want to give this level a try?
All right, here I'm
It's
gonna give it a
so
try.
freaking hard. You have to be like so perfect, because like I'm getting good times, and even then, like.
Imagine this without the permanent boosty boost.
I'd cry. I'd cry.
Are you glad that I got it? Are you glad that I got this for us?
Yes.
I did it. I was the one that gave us the infinite boost.
I'm so happy you did it. What did I just get? My friend just sent me a picture that just says, "Don't talk to Daddy until he's had his hot dog whiskey," and it's just a whiskey with a fucking sausage in it.
You ever just put hot dogs in your whiskeys?
That image upsets me.
Does it upset
I don't
you?
know why
Mountain
she
Dew
sent
hot
that to me.
dogs.
That also upsets me.
Why does that
And the
upset
Kool-Aid
you?
pickles.
Why does that
They
upset you?
look rancid. Because they look rancid.
Remember, Bloodhawk, remember what you said to Sniper? I do remember what I said to Sniper. Why do you ask me, Jared? Oh, do you want me? Are you gonna redeem the thing and have me say that? So are you just gonna want me to repeat that part of the story, but not censor myself?
You did a good censor job, to be fair.
Here's the thing, I guarantee it's because I knew Ravi for so long before I actually opened up. But like when I'm around her and I'm not streaming, like literally just goes right back to where I was back then. Where I literally felt
Probably
like
just 'cause
these
it
people
feels
don't like me unless I'm just like them.
Probably just what feels natural to you with the right.
Ravi, Stormy.
I never know. I never know if I can call them Ravy because I.
Their old username, like their old board username, Pincher might remember this, was a Psycho Raven, and I always just called him Ravi.
Ah.
And whenever I started calling them Ravi, everybody called them Ravi.
Yeah, because that's why I started doing it. Because I always tried to say like Stormy at first, and then I was like, well, everyone says Ravy, but I was like, is that because you all like know them personally, or?
It's because that's the original name I knew her by.
Yeah.
And she's also said, like, you can call me whatever. She's just like, I like changing my name. I'm probably going to change it again, like, a year or two from now.
Yeah.
Because she's changed her name, like, 30 or 40 times since I've known her.
I don't think I've ever actually met someone through a message board. Like, the closest I've come is I had, like, mutual friends I spoke to for, like, 2 years on Twitter, but that was it.
Ah. I know quite a few people from message boards. Well, I only went to one, really, but...
Yeah. Like, to be fair, I guess message boards aren't really a thing when I was a kid anymore. But no offense.
Yeah. Well, also message boards, they went on to, like, 2008, something like that, and then...
I was 7.
I was 7. I was ancient.
It feels really awkward because I say that and you guys like, oh my god, you're a baby or whatever. But then if I send you a picture of me, you're like, that looks like a 30-year-old man.
Hazel, let me put it to you this way. I was 1 year away from graduating high school and you were 7 years old.
That's
We would not be able to have this conversation if this was like 10 years ago.
No. If this was 10 years ago, I wouldn't even be that much on the internet. I didn't really start frequenting the internet until I was like 14.
I'd be 22, Hazel. 10 years ago, I'd be 22.
10 years ago, I would be 12.
Exactly. We would not be having this conversation. Here's the thing. I don't mind. Here's the thing. I don't mind talking to kids if they're like, of like, family members of friends or whatever. Like I do. But I do not want to talk to some random kid unless I have to.
Oh no. It's the same for me. I always just feel like uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable.
Hazel was 4 when I graduated.
Oh my god. Wait, Pip, you graduated in 2005? You graduated almost 20 years ago. I just made I bet I've just made Pip feel real old.
You make me feel real old. Yeah, dang, whippersnapper!
Is it 16 you guys graduated from high school?
18.
Or older? 18. Okay. Because, like, I've gone into schooling here a bit. Like, technically you're 16 when you finish school here, and then you can choose to go back to college, so sixth form, until you're about 18, 19. Okay. Yeah, depending on the course you take. But, like, for the most part, once you turn 16, you're allowed to... Like, you don't even have to finish your education. When you turn 16, legally you are just allowed to pull out of school and just go straight working if you wanted. Although just nowhere would take you on these days. Jane I guess I was old too. Alright, PipG was 17 when he graduated.
Nowhere will take me right now.
Yeah, it's hard to find a job these days.
It also
took me
doesn't help that I have never had a job due to heavy
Yeah.
depression and what I knew would happen if I had a job at that point in time. And
Yeah.
the fact that I have bum knees and I'm in my 30s now without a single job, everybody looks at me like, why have you never had a job? What is wrong with you? No, we're not gonna hire you.
Yeah. I have difficulty, like, I had difficulty finding my current job because, like, my only work experience is, like, I was a volunteer for, like, almost a full year while I was studying. And then, like, I got a Christmas job in my dad's, so my dad works at a post office. And they were taking on Christmas hires just, you know, to help with the Christmas season over COVID.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, I was there for 4 months because they were overstocked. But then I was unemployed for a year, and I was just looking for work, and nowhere was responding, or I'd get an interview, and I just wouldn't hear back. Like, I think that's the part that pisses me off about the job searching process the most, is when you don't have the job, they don't even have the goal to tell you didn't get it.
Yeah.
They just act like you're not there. That's the part that pisses me off the most. So when I finally got my job, I was so fucking happy, and then I realized later on that, wow, they just take, as long as you don't have, like, financial crimes, they will take on anyone.
I will say, I have gotten yelled at so much because I do not try hard enough to get a job. Because my dad does not see me leave to go out and try to find a job. When every time I have left, their response is, go online, apply online,
Yeah.
and we'll reach out to you. And if I tell him that,
that's
he's
what
like,
my-
no, that's not how it works. He's like, nope, not at all. I've been around the job hunting market before. I've been there 20 years ago. I know that's not how it works.
Yeah, my parents were the exact same way. They were like, no, you need to go around. And I'd go around town with my CVs, and I'd be like, hey, I'm here, I got my CV. And they'd be like, no, just put it online. And it got to the point where, like, my parents kept going, like, no, that's not how it works. And I went, you go out and ask for a job. I told them to go ask for a job themselves. And when they were like, no, you just apply online now. They were like, oh.
Here's the thing, too. My dad has actively gone with me to apply for jobs. To like, he's like, I want to see that you're doing this right. And I've got in, he'd be like in the store, like behind me somewhere. And I would ask loud enough where I knew he would hear. And they're like, oh, you just go online. And he's like, but you should go back in later and ask him. But you should come back in later and ask him. It was like, they literally said, go online, dude. The sign on the door outside says, apply online.
Fucking, can I tell you the most fucking useless experience I had when I was job searching?
What?
So, to help with the unemployment and stuff because of COVID, the UK government set up this thing. So when you're unemployed, you have to take these like weekly visits to this place, and they give you like courses for like employability training, so you can do like these skills assessments and stuff to get extra qualifications.
Yes.
And no joke, I was there. I did it for like 3 months, and in that entire time, I didn't get anything out of it because all the things they were there like, oh, this is what we can qualify you to do, I already had. So I didn't get any extra qualifications like they said I would. When I was writing a CV, I sent in my CV. I was like, I've already got a CV. Can you guys check over this? They're like, oh yeah, that's perfectly fine. Like, you know. So I was there for 3 months just job searching, and that was it. They were just like, oh yeah, what type of work do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know, because I've never had a proper job. Like, and then when I found my current job, I was talking, and he's gone now, sadly, but the assistant manager I had for ages, he, like, when I was applying for jobs internally, he was helping me set up my CV and stuff, and he was like, I don't know how the hell they passed. No offense, I don't know how they passed this. This has, like, got no detail at all, and he helped me, like, reword my CVs and stuff, like... And now I'm going for his job.
Now you're going for his job?
Yeah.
Also, another thing, when it came to dad and job hunting, like, he'd see me apply online. He saw me, like, try applying in person. They're just like, oh, you gotta go online. And his big thing is, they're not hiring you because you have long hair. And I'm like, a lot of the time I'm online. How do they see me through, the applications? Can they tell my hair type the application?
Like, I didn't know people do this. Some people put their, like a selfie, not like a proper like selfie, but like, you know, a picture of their face on their CVs
Yeah.
and stuff. And I'm like, I didn't realize people did that. I just kind of never did.
I never did either. I also don't want to have to put my picture on if I don't have to.
I'm glad Jan, I'm glad your parents are really supportive of it, the art. Because to be fair,
I
you
am
are
too.
self-employed. I mean, I guess both of you are technically self-employed, aren't you?
Yeah, technically.
You
I don't really make
Twitch
money,
streamers.
but
You make some money.
I do make some money. I being 100% honest right now, I think I've made maybe $500 this year.
That's not like, yeah, that
that's not anything. That's not even enough to like pay a month of
No.
bills.
That's like a third of my like monthly paycheck of that.
Also, I'm gonna go into depression a little bit. Not like I'm going to be depressed, but like go into a little bit of the why I didn't job hunt for so long.
Mm.
I'm not gonna go into the origins of my depression too much, but I will say, the very first person I ever fell in love with, she got hit by a car and died getting onto the bus to go to school one morning, and it tore me up because that was the first person in my life that I felt actually cared about me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have many happy childhood memories. Like, most of my childhood happy memories are like, all of like me and my cat. I always felt like I didn't belong in the family. I always felt like there was something wrong with me, something different with me.
Yeah.
Which I even told people like in 6th grade, I was like, I don't think like these are my biological parents. I don't think this is my biological family. I feel like I don't belong with them.
Mm.
And it didn't help with like after she passed and everything, I spent like the next month and a half, 2 months just like crying. I was sad all the time. And I broke down in the car with Dad and I told him how I wanted to be dead. Like I didn't want to be around anymore. And
Yeah.
his response was, "Shut up, we're almost at your sister's. We're not talking about this ever. Don't tell anybody."
What the
And
fuck?
so I was like, I was like, I apparently don't matter.
Yeah.
And I felt that way all throughout school, all throughout most of my adult life. And I didn't job hunt because I was told like pretty early on, like I was like 15, that whenever you get a job, I'm going to retire and you'll be paying the bills, you'll be taking care of me.
Yeah.
And so me being depressed as I was, and knowing like, oh, if I get a job, I'm just gonna have to take care of him. I'm not gonna be able to be out of here. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I'm just gonna be here.
Mm.
And I just refused to even attempt to find a job because I was like, I'm just gonna be stuck. To be fair though, doing that I was still stuck anyway because I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things where like you don't think of it.
Yeah. And so I spent up until 27 depressed, not even attempting. And then one day, whenever I finally was just like, I'm tired of this, and I started bettering my life, and I tried to get a job, they're like, what's wrong with you? You haven't gotten a job in this many years. You've never even held a
Yeah.
job. And, like, I completely screwed myself up by just refusing to even attempt to get a job back then.
Mm. And the worst part is like if you said like you're heavily depressed, that just sort of like looks in the employer's eyes. That's like a difficult thing as well.
Yeah. And especially, like, if they were to ask me, like, hey, did you, like, go seek therapy or anything? No. I seek my own methods to get better. But, like,
It proves independence.
proves independence. But, like, I told Stormy about this because she was there the day that this happened. I dealt with my depression came with a lot of anxiety. And
Yeah.
I remember very specifically one day I was on Xbox with her. I was playing GTA. She was playing something else. We were just talking. And she said that she needed to go. She needed to get ready for work. And I was like, all right. I said goodbye. And immediately
Yeah.
after, I don't know why it hit me, anxiety hit me like a truck, and I thought I was having a heart attack. I called Dad, told him what was happening. He was like, I'll be there whenever I get there. He didn't leave work early to come get me or anything. He was just like, I'll be there to be there. Just you wait.
Yeah.
And I eventually went to the doctor. They put a heart monitor on me.
Mm.
And I remember very specifically actually talking to the doctor that was there with me that day. She was not my normal doctor. He was out for like vacation or whatever.
Yeah.
She actually gave me her phone number after talking to me for a few minutes because I was being completely open with her. And she was just like, call me. Here's my number. Call me. If you ever need somebody to talk to, call me. I never did. I probably should have, but I didn't. But I was not expecting Versus Excitement to be where I brought this out. But it was rough. But I had that heart monitor on, and I started thinking, like, because I was like, I'm not experiencing anything. I'm not, like, it was just thin. And I realized that I was thinking, like, I have this on me, so if something happens, people will be aware. And I realized, like, oh, this is anxiety. Like, this is all in my head. And even whenever I took the thing back, because I had to wear it for a month, I believe it was. They're like, no, there was nothing wrong with your heart. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
They're like, there's one thing that happened one time at night, but that happened for like less than a minute. It was nothing.
It was like a heart murmur or something.
Yeah. And so I was just like, okay, I guess this was anxiety. They didn't tell me it was anxiety, but I was just like, if me knowing, like, it'll be fine because somebody will know about this because they have the monitor on me. I was like, it has to be anxiety because, like, I know I'm fine. Like, nothing's going to happen with this on. So I was like, okay, this is anxiety. And I was like, after I felt like I had the heart attack thing, I was just like, you know what? I don't want to feel like this anymore. I was like, I really don't want to feel like this anymore. And I just slowly started working on myself. And I'm not 100%. I'm not going to sit here and say I solved all my problems on my own, because I didn't. But I've bettered a lot of the situations. Like, a lot of little things that affected me. But, like, I really screwed myself up just being like, I'm not gonna get a job. I went on a weird tangent. I went on a long tangent about depression, but it's okay.
Yeah. But, I mean, there's still hope.
Yeah, there is still hope. And that's been one of the big things that I've, like, always held out for, is like, hey, there is hope. It's not over until it's over.
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
You're doing the editing work for Sortu right now, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, there you go. That's a job. Not only that, you can use that then as to be like, yeah, I've been trusted to work on, like,
Sortu Corp.
like, yeah.
Sortu Corp.
Well, you could be like, well, I've edited for private, like, not private, I guess, but like, I've been trusted to handle personal streams over other people. I've got these experience that, you know?
And I'm like actively trying and still learning more editing things, because I hadn't done them since high school, and I'm using a different editing software too, because we were on Max in video production class, and I forgot the video production thing was called on there, like the video editor software, sorry, was called on there. But it was like the one that was just comes with the Max. And like learning DaVinci, it's like a completely different thing. Like, even though it's similar, it's just completely different. It's just like I'm literally learning for the first time all over again. But another thing that does suck with all this is I literally spend my entire day streaming, editing, and job hunting. And then I have the person that lives with me that I just hear, you're not trying hard enough. You're not doing enough.
Yeah, it's the worst.
If you
I
would
was
have, if
kind
you
of
would have been
in
trying
a
harder, you
similar
would have.
rut
There
for a
would have
while.
already been results.
Yeah, it's always the you're not doing enough. What is enough? Like, again, it was awkward because when I was I was unemployed for like, well, I mean, technically, if we count when I was a student, I've been unemployed since I was like 16. But like, when I could legally start working, but like, not including studying, I was like, there was a good like year where I was just looking for a job, and then I got like a temporary job, and then I had to wait another year before I had my next job. And during that time, I was there applying for all these jobs, and I wouldn't hear back, and like, it was such a pain. I was being told like, oh, you're not doing enough, you're not applying for enough jobs. But when I'd literally show the jobs online, it was straight up stuff I physically was not old enough to do because they were like, you need these degrees, and like tons of jobs these days are just like, you need freaking degrees, and it's like,
Yeah.
even now at 22, I'm not old enough to physically have those qualifications. Like, because I went to university at 18, I know I dropped out, but like, even now, like, the most I could have is a master's. Well, even then, I wouldn't have a master's until... No, I guess I could technically have a master's right now. But like, even then, there's like tons of places that are like, master's isn't good enough, you need higher than that. And it's like, what the fuck?
Also, even with stuff with degrees, I'm not gonna say who it is because I don't know if they want me to say. But a friend of
They don't
mine
help that
has.
much.
Oh,
I know.
a friend of mine has a degree in something, and they were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I quit my job because I wanted to go work somewhere else for the same thing to get more pay." And she
Yeah.
was like, I needed to like step away and like show that I'm going to give them the time they need." And then they didn't give her the job, and then she spent a year looking for a job in the field that she had her degree for
Hmm.
before she could finally get another job again. Like, she spent a year with a degree that she had for this job, and then she just couldn't get it for over a year.
It's so dumb. Because the worst part as well is like some places will be like, you're overqualified, so I'm not gonna hire you, and other places will be like, you're underqualified, but they're never that right one for some reason.
Yeah.
Eh, like I've watched my friend in work, like she's well, she's hoping to graduate. She's currently doing her masters. Well, I guess she's graduated. Like she started just after she graduated, but like she's doing a masters this year.
Yeah.
And I watched her go through it, and it's like, she's got a degree, and I have basically the equivalent of high school education because I really fucked up my sixth form experience. Um, that's a bag of worms for another day. But, I really fucked that up. So, I, the fact I got to university was a fucking stroke of luck, and I basically squandered that. And we just sat in the same job, with the same pay, and like, she's way more qualified than I am.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Also, after this tip, I'm gonna give it back to you. But I will say this
Okay.
too. I do want to say, even though my dad said what he did to me back then, I'm not like holding that against him, because some people just don't handle emotions. Some people just can't handle other people's emotions at all, and they don't know what to do. And my
Yeah.
dad's very much like a men show no emotions type person.
Yeah, I get that.
And Hayes, I'm also sorry for having you be on here for all this. It just like all kind of came out.
That's cool. It's cool. I mean, I'm glad it was me.
There you go, Hazel. It's your turn. Also, Jen has anxiety problems out the butt, so the thought of having a job and working with strangers freaks you out. That's fair.
Where's my mom just
Stranger
slamming
danger.
doors?
Wait, did you say climbing or slamming?
Slamming.
Oh, I thought I heard climbing. I was like, excuse me? Jen, I wish my parents would be like, jobs suck, just stick with your streaming.
Uh, I've got like a middle ground where my dad is like, jobs suck, but you have to do them.
My dad is just like, you have to work the kind of job that I've worked, where you're not doing it right.
I hate that.
To be fair, my dad is also like, I want a mini-me. And I'm like, I do not want to be a mini-me.
Yeah. But I'm always glad, like, my dad spent his entire life, like, the moment he came out. To be fair, like, my parents had me very late. So, like, my dad, like, the education system was completely different when my parents were, like, you know, in school.
Yeah.
So, like, my dad, he finished school and he went straight to the post office, like, working at the post office, and he worked his way up, fair play, because progression was easy. Like, he's worked everything. He was a manager for years and years and years. And, like, he's fully admitted to me, he's like, I regret not going to further my education or, like, trying something else. So, like, my parents definitely tried to push me towards university, but I just did not enjoy it at all.
My dad tried to push me.
I love the experience, but
my dad tried to push me towards sports, which I did. I did enjoy baseball, and I played it a lot. And I started to want to go back into sports, and I wanted to go into football. But when I found out about my knees, that just wasn't a thing that I could really do.
yeah.
And then my dad also made me go to the military knees. I did not want to go to the military. My mom also wants me to be a preacher, which I've mentioned that before.
I did not know that. Like, my family's not particularly religious. I've never had something like that. I've debated myself actually going into like the military or like the armed forces before, but like, I'm asthmatic and I'm very freaking like, not frail, but I don't work out, so like, I definitely would not pass any fitness tests anytime soon.
I need to work out consistently. I always start it, and I do it for like a good month, month and a half, and then I stop for like a month, month and a half, and I go back for a month, month and a half.
That's what I do, is I really need to be consistent. Like, I wanted to start going to the gym, because there's a gym, like, close to my work. It's just, like, after work I'm always tired, and if I got up any earlier I'm always tired. But, like, friggin', I think it hit me the most when I was out with my friends on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. The girl I was talking to, there was, like, a point where she was sat on my lap while we were just talking about, like, games and stuff, and she kept going to me, like, am I heavy or something? And I guess because she could, like, feel my legs giving a slight bit, I was like, oh,
no.
Like, she wasn't that heavy, I think, literally, I'm just fucking, like...
Here's the bad thing for me. If that were to happen to me, like, I can set a box, like, maybe a 20-pound box, on my lap,
Yeah. Oh.
And that's enough for my knee to just start going, like, jittery.
Here's the thing, like, I can lift. It's weird, I got strength, I can lift heavy. It's just, I don't have endurance. So, like, it wasn't uncomfortable or painful her sitting there, but I guess just a mixture of the cold, like, just set off, so my endurance is crap. But, like, I don't know.
Also, I don't remember if I told y'all this, but I mentioned that I got that call when Blargs and I did the Donkey Kong Country thing, where I had to jump up and I had to move the chairs and the tables out of the way so we could make room for the bed to come in. We had a marble table.
Oh my fucking, that shit is heavy.
I had to move that by myself across the room.
Jesus Christ.
And I don't know if anybody heard me moving that, because I didn't mute my mic or anything. I was just up, moving everything. But I know, I came back at one point, I was like, I'll be back. I told everybody what I was doing. And I had just moved the marble table. And I'm sure everybody could hear me breathing so hard from that thing. Because I didn't want to drag it across the floor, because I don't want to damage the floor, because it was a hardwood floor. So I was like, I have to pick this thing up.
Yeah. Like, freaking, I was, my parents bought some new sofas, so I helped my dad move them, because my mom, she got back to disabilities, she can't do any heavy lifting or anything. So this me and my dad, so I helped lift it, and fuck me, these sofas weren't even big, and I was just like, shit, I like partly because I couldn't grip them properly, because they were like weirdly shaped, but it was just,
Yeah.
God, I could not hold them up for a while. I just need to work on that. It's like I I can pick up something really heavy, but I can't pick it up for long.
Uh, Dad and I had trouble with the queen size mattress because my room is small. Like the queen
Yeah.
bed itself takes up 3/4 of my room.
To be fair, that's the same with I got a queen size bed and it's fucking massive. But I got like no, because the way my room's laid out, I literally have like a walkway, but I could not fit a desk in my room.
Oh, isn't that small?
It's because I got this chest of drawers and a wardrobe.
Ah,
Because like, it's because the way the house is laid out, like both walls. So like, the four walls. Let's see, the wall behind me right now is into the passageway. The wall to my left goes to my old room, which is now a spare bedroom. The wall to my right would be the bathroom, which is like, you know, the very edge of the bathroom, and then the wall in front of me would be outside the house. So it's like so I have to have a wardrobe to put clothes in, so that takes up space, and I got a chest of drawers, you know, for like underwear and t-shirts and stuff,
yeah.
and that takes up space.
So, all I have in my room besides the bed is a dresser. I have a nightstand, which we got with the bed, and I have a TV stand in there with no TV, but it holds the fan up, so it reaches me.
Yeah.
Um, we went in there with the mattress. I had no room. I was backed up against my at the time table. And he was like, "We need to back up more." And I'm like, "I'm literally as far back as I can get. I'm on this table. I can't move." And he's like, "All right, we gotta flip this." And I was like in a position where I couldn't really flip it either. And we had to struggle to flip it because of the position I was in. Because like the bed was up against the table, and like my stomach, my chest, my crotch, and like I couldn't move my leg back behind it because the table was blocking it, and then we started to flip it, and so I had to try to like lift my leg up with the mattress to get it onto the bed the right way.
It's the worst, isn't it?
Yeah. Also, I should also say this about the story earlier about feeling like I didn't belong to my family. I look similar enough to my family that nobody believed me if I said I felt like I might have been adopted. And then I found out whenever I was 28 that I was adopted. And I was like, it makes sense now.
I just love the, like, you know, I always felt like it, but couldn't prove it. And then when I was 28, it's like...
it took them until I was 28 to say something to you, like, oh yeah, you're adopted.
Don't they normally, like, isn't it like normally is either you're told like immediately or people like wait till like 18 or something?
Something like that, but no, I got told when I was 28.
28 is pretty fucking late. Like,
But like, I felt throughout my entire life like I don't belong to this family. This is not my right family. And everyone's like, what do you mean? You look exactly like them. And I'm like, I don't feel like this is my family. Like, I mean, they are my family, but you know what I mean? They're not my biological family. Like, I feel like I'm not part of the actual family. And it took them until 28 to be like, yeah, you're right. But here's the thing. I didn't, like, come out and be like, hey, am I adopted? I didn't ask them. I told other people, like, I feel like I was. I feel like I was. I don't feel like I belong here.
so it's just you never like confronted them about the possibility.
I never confronted them, and they never openly talked about it.
Huh. Was there like any reason? Like, did they just feel like there wasn't any need, or like what?
I don't know. I never got an answer on that.
Huh.
Also, Fincher, I didn't ignore this. I saw this earlier, but I'm going to respond to it now.
Oh yeah, your message earlier. I saw that come through a Jen's response, and you started getting serious. I was like, oh fuck, I can't acknowledge it like at all.
There was a place I was applying for, and it said right. In that big text, do not call about your application or it will be thrown out. And my dad kept telling you to call them. Also, Jen was telling her dad she can't for the life of me find a job, and he was like, "You don't need to be working with people anyways." Also, I don't remember if I said this or not, but Sage
Sage like already disappeared.
is like, but like that was too serious of a topic for me. I'm out. Which I mean, if it is, it is. It's like it's no big deal. Like I understand.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, not to me because I'm perfect. No,
Not because I'm perfect in every
I'm
way.
absolute perfect. I'm a prime human specimen. No.
Also, my mom does in fact want me to be a preacher. She has told me multiple times that it's God's will that I will be a preacher one day. That He has told her this and that I need to listen.
What the? Alright, the game just lagged on my end, but I mean, you can't ignore God's will. You gotta be a preacher. Stop preaching.
I don't think I could ever be a preacher because I don't want to like force my beliefs on somebody else.
But aren't we all gonna go to hell if we don't like Metroid?
Oh, this is true. Everybody needs like Metroid. No, I'm just here multitasking, being annoyed by Wi-Fi issues. The Wi-Fi issues need to stop.
Just do what I do. Threaten to get a new provider, and then it usually works for a bit. Although me and my family have to be going with a new provider.
And then all of a sudden your internet gets super fast and makes the game go faster.
Yeah. Whoa, why is it running at 90 FPS? What the hell?
I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I should say that would go with that the serious talk while we had the serious talk. I was like, I don't think I missed anything.
No.
Hayes was like, no, you didn't miss anything. I know your story.
You know what I mean. I was just like, yeah, I know your life story. That's not what I meant. I was like, when you were like, I wonder if there's anything. I was like, nah. And then you're like, yeah.
No, seriously, like, I think I pretty much covered
I'm not gonna
that.
lie. That was just word coming to my brain as I was like, yeah, how do I respond to that? No, that's
No!
the one I respond with. Not yet. God, maybe I am autistic.
Jen's like, here's my life story. The ones around are bad or super expensive. I will also say, oh yeah, there was that one other thing I wanted to say, the anxiety thing. So, like I mentioned, like I thought a lot of what my health problem was when I was super depressed was anxiety because I was just always in my head.
Yeah.
And before I went to visit my ex, my family was trying to find ways to get me to not go, to not fly out, to not leave them.
Fuck. Yeah.
And wait, you want to reset?
No, keep going.
Okay. But they wanted to find a way to
Alright,
not
now
get me to
reset.
go. And they're like, all right, you have bad anxiety. We're going to take you to the doctor. And if the doctor says your anxiety's too bad, you can't go.
Yeah.
And I was talking to the doctor, and they're like, tell me, like, all the things you experienced in your life when it comes to anxiety. And I told them everything that led up to me getting the heart monitor, and then I told him how everything was since then. And he straight up said, if you would have came to us before you had the heart monitor on you, before all that stuff happened,
yeah.
he was like, I would put you on a medication you'd be taking every day. And he was like, I'm going to prescribe you medication now that you take whenever you feel like it's extremely bad and you can't handle it.
Yeah.
But he was like, the stuff I'm giving you, if you take too much of it, you will become dependent on it. So be careful.
Okay. Yeah.
But apparently my anxiety at one point was so bad that it would have needed daily medication.
Huh. And now instead you just got a class 8 narcotic, basically.
Yeah, basically. But like,
Look.
when I say I change things to try to better my life, like I legitimately change things. Like I put work I put years of work into like getting better. At that point, it was just like a year, but I was like, I was
Yeah.
proud of myself that he was like, you would have needed this, but now you don't need that.
Yeah, you saw progress. Right. What? I landed that bullshit game. Alright, reset me, please.
Also, I'm gonna say something that scares me. That happens occasionally, and that has always happened. And I've never checked up on it, but I thought of it because of the anxiety stuff. I don't know what it is. This is probably an awful thing, and I probably should have gone to the doctor years ago for this. But, there have been times where I would be doing something, and I would feel like, almost like a quick pop in my brain, in my head.
Oh yeah, you should definitely see a fucking doctor about that.
I don't know if it's actually in my brain or if it's just, oh, I know it's in my head, so it has to be in the brain. But like, I feel like that, and then all of a sudden I'd be dizzy for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever.
That sounds genuinely like
Terrifying.
something you should really have been. Yeah. Like, I don't use this word often or lightly, but that is probably one of the most like. Actually, I'm not gonna say that word, but still, that's one of the like most brain dead things you could have done is ignore that.
Here's the thing. This always happened too when my anxiety got real bad.
Yeah. It's fucking neurons like disconnected from your brain telling you not to get help.
Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Like, it's happened for over 10 years.
That's not any better.
I know it's not any better, but I'm like, it's happened
Like
for
what?
over
That
10
rules out that it's a that rules out it's probably not a tumor, and that's about it.
No. Well, okay, but like, my thought process is, it was more prevalent whenever I was super anxiety ridden.
Yeah.
Like, it would happen like once a month type thing. But as I've gotten older and as I worked through my anxiety, it happens like maybe once a year, if that.
Okay.
And part of me is like, I wonder if it's somehow connected to that, in some way, like connected to the anxiety.
Sounding like a Jimmy Neutron brain blast.
What? A Zelda movie got announced.
Wait, what?
What? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Damn, is Zelda movie got announced? No, screw you, like brain exploding, whatever. This is like... Sorry, I saw the chats. I had to.
No, you're good.
Let me check this. Zelda movie.
Nintendo Mountain has live action?
Make a live action Zelda movie. Oh.
With Sony Pictures? Again, though, I will say, that's a spooky thing, and I probably should have had it checked out a long time ago. But I honestly think that it's tied to the anxiety because of how much it's died down since I started bettering things in my life.
Yeah.
And
Ever
how
since you started getting more serotonin, that brain-eating parasite is slowed down.
it's a brain-eating parasite. No,
Brain-eating amoeba.
no. You should get that checked out, anyways.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If I go and tell Dad, since he is the one that would be driving, he's the one that has the car and everything. If I were to tell my dad this, he'd be like, "How long have you had this?" "Oh, it's been years." "You'll be fine. If you want to get it checked out and you have the money to do it, you can do that, but you're fine."
Like, you read that? That was... tricky.
What happened?
I was taking a drink as it started and I wasn't paying full attention.
Oh.
Reset. Whoa! What the fuck did I do there?
What did you do right there?
You guys really need to go to the doctors more. This is what I'm hearing.
Well,
I
here's the
say as I've
thing.
been meaning to like make an asthma clinic appointment for like 6 months.
We don't have free healthcare.
Yeah, I know. Well, to be fair, the NHS has gone to shit at the minute. It takes like 8 months to get an appointment for like a checkup. Although I have health insurance now, I could use that. Because health insurance works a bit different in the UK. Oh yeah, I found. Like I say, I found this out. When I got my health insurance through work,
Yeah.
one of the terms was, if I get cancer, I get full treatment and it doesn't cost me a penny.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm covered for all types of cancer. Like, if I caught cancer now, I would have full paid time off work and treatment, and I wouldn't even have to pay like. So with like my insurance normally, I'd have to pay like, you know, say I had to go for surgery, I'd have to pay like £100 up front, and they would pay off the rest.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't even have to pay that if I got cancer. They would pay all of it. And like, cancer covers are fucking so like, cancer cover is really expensive, and my work covers me for pre-existing conditions, which is something you don't normally get on health insurance. Like, and I'm only paying like £2.50 a month for that thing. Like,
Really?
I am blessed. Working in insurance has its benefits, people. You just get called scum of the earth by most people, but it's fine.
I'll let you go because you actually had a good time for the first lap. Ah, gosh dang it.
Yeah.
Also, I do need to go to the doctor because I haven't been since that checkup I told you about for my anxiety.
Yeah. Okay.
Which, that was 2018.
that?
That was lucky.
I was literally gonna go. So when was that appointment? And then all I heard is, and I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
I haven't been to the doctor since 2018.
I think last time I went to the doctor was like.
No, sorry.
I think
Sorry, 2019.
I think not including the COVID vaccines and flu vaccines. Last time I went to the doctors was probably like 3 years ago, 2 years ago maybe. Maybe? Actually, no, it was longer. Sorry, no. It's been like a good 4 years since I visited the doctor for something that wasn't just like a vaccine.
Also, Jen said something that I am concerned about and I do think about a lot.
What's that?
She has to get cancer screenings yearly because some of her family members had it. I don't know what my
Yeah.
family history is with diseases.
Oh shit, yeah. Like, because I have to I have to get eye tests frequently because I got glaucoma in my family tree. But the worst part is on both sides of my family.
Are you serious? It's on both?
Yeah. Luckily, both my parents don't have it, but they both got fucking cataracts, don't they? So I'm probably gonna get cataracts when I'm older and be blind. Actually, you can get surgery for that now. It's not too bad.
Yeah. Gosh, dang time! Why can't the time be 150? Hazel, we have an hour to beat this.
I think we could do it. Never mind. Reset.
Also, what do you mean, Pinjer? If I caught cancer, I know how I would treat it. Hey, cancer screenings
Yeah.
yearly. Oh wait, I'm not sure when I last saw a doctor. But my uncle brought me, and he died in 2017. So it's been a while for you.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Been at least 6 years.
Never mind, I shouldn't have
Jeez.
typed that. Pinjer is like, I don't.
Yeah, how you do it.
Pinjer, you
I think
better
I
not-
know what he was insinuating, but
I
like,
think I know what he's insinuating too, and I'm not happy about it.
same. I mean, why do that when you could just Walter White it?
Oh, you could be the meth king.
Yeah. You
Heisenpimp.
could be the one who knocks. Pimpinberg.
Pimpinberg.
You're the one who pimps.
I loved watching Breaking Bad in there. That was new.
I still haven't watched it.
I loved watching that show. Have you seen any more Moral Oral?
No. Can I tell you how much TV I've watched? TV/movies I've watched in the past like 2 weeks?
How much?
I watched the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie for the first time, and a single episode of Star Trek: The Lower Decks, and those episodes are like maybe 20 minutes long. I've watched like 2 hours total of like TV in the past 2 weeks.
It is.
I have just been
hard.
busy.
It is legitimately hard to find time to watch TV or movies.
Yeah, literally, for this like next 2 weeks, basically, well, next week and a bit, I'm basically not gonna be like, when I'm not streaming, I'm not gonna be really gaming, because I'm preparing for that freaking assistant manager's interview, because I really want that job.
You want that money.
I'm going hard. Like, I'm making a PowerPoint and everything just in case they want me to like give a presentation. Like,
You're making a PowerPoint? I haven't heard anybody making a PowerPoint in years.
yeah, like, I'm making a PowerPoint to be like, so what is expected of a manager? What do I think is expected of a manager? Here's what I think. Here's how I'd achieve it. Here's the results I'd expect to get from it. Here's my like future goals. Here's where I see myself long term. All that to make like a PowerPoint, and I probably won't even get to present the PowerPoint. That's the worst part. But just on the off chance I can, I'm making it because it adds.
I'm expecting you to do the PowerPoint presentation, and your coworkers to be like, "There's him hyperfixating again."
No, like here's the pro. Like those same friends who go like, oh yeah, one of them's an assistant manager and he has done that. Like he was the one who recommended it to me in the first place, and another manager actually did, and gave me his one when he became a manager as like reference. So it is just recommended. That's not just me being like, that's not me being autistic. That's just the best way to put it. That's all they've got is they've gone, yeah, you're probably autistic. I was like, alright, thanks.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Thanks, people who show the same traits. I'm sure that's reflecting great on all of us right now.
Come on, Hazel, come on. Remember what I said earlier, Hazel. I need a hero.
I need a hero. Ah! Damn it.
Also, I tried to keep that as consistent as I could each time. Because I wanted you to be like, did you just record yourself saying that earlier and just play it?
Well, it's just gonna go back to my old meme of, yeah, these streams are pre-recorded.
This is true, these streams are pre-recorded. Speaking of
But
which,
yeah,
speaking of screenings, I was waiting for the results of their blood work. Also, Jen, I almost read that as Bloodhawk at first. I was like, what? Waiting on the results of that in Bloodhawk? I was like, what did I do?
Jen's waiting on you to turn up.
Hydration. Thank
You know
you
what I
for the
haven't
hydration.
seen in a while? A Hawk fact.
Wait, don't put that into people's minds.
Or a story. I don't think I've ever seen anyone redeem stories.
No one's redeemed Storytime in a long time. But Storytime is literally, I pull up a short, small book from a game or something, and I just read the book.
Wait, like actually?
Yes. The last time that got redeemed, I think I read The Lusty Argonian Maid.
Oh, that is beautiful. Also, thank you for the hydrate, MGR.
Hawk Fact. Gosh dang it. Hazel, why'd you have to put this into people's minds? Hawk Fact. Hawk Fact. Hawk Fact. Who here knows that I'm afraid of little gray aliens?
Is your brain popping again?
No. That's like an actual thing.
I feel like we've spoken about this before, but please go into detail because I don't remember.
So I don't even think that the aliens in this movie were like little gray aliens, but I was young, and so I was like I knew it was an alien, so I associated it with the gray aliens.
Yeah.
But when I was real little, I was like maybe 4 or 5 years old. My family was in the living room watching Independence Day, and I was just waking up in the middle of the night. It was like midnight. I had a bad dream, and I was going in there to try to find my family so they could like comfort me, so I wouldn't be crying anymore. And they were all in the living room watching Independence Day, and I got in there at the point where the alien burst out of the guy's chest and went to the window.
Yeah.
I saw that, I screamed, and I ran back into my room. And literally, ever since then, anytime when I was real small and I saw the little gray aliens, I don't even remember if that was what was in the movie, I just know it was an alien. Ever since then, I've been terrified of the little gray aliens. Like the stereotypical, like, this is an alien. This is what you would see if you saw an alien in real life.
Huh. I guess I need to come up with a fact. I'm not gonna say the fact I thought of. Well, I'm not gonna say the fact I thought of the first one because it would completely ruin that. Like, because you said a childhood story, and mine is very much an adulthood one. And I'll explain that depending on what your next one is, or otherwise another time.
Okay.
I guess my first fact. Damn, I did this. I was like, yeah, I got a fact in mind. That's why I brought it up, and I was like, I can't use that fact. Damn it, hang on.
While you're thinking of it, there was one game I really wanted to stream for October.
Why did you not call it October?
I don't know why I never thought to call it October. That literally just happened, and it was an accident.
Alright, well, from now on, we're gonna have to, like, make that the thing. Like, in your Discord, you're gonna have to put an event every time October's coming up and call it Hawktober.
Also, hi Mario. We can't rewind. We can make save points, but we can't rewind. But I was gonna say, there was a game that I really wanted to play for Spooktober this year. Well, I guess Hawktober now. That was like, this might actually scare me. Like, this horror game might legitimately scare me. And it was the Grey Hill Incident, but I just didn't grab it. The Grey Hill Incident's a game about, like, UFOs coming down in the 1950s, I believe, and abducting people. And you're, like, trying to avoid the aliens.
Yeah.
And I thought this might be, like, the game that finally scares me on stream. Like, legitimately scares me. And I just didn't pick it up.
Crap, I got 2 facts to think of.
I still gotta get another one.
I guess my first fact is I haven't really spoken about my family before, have I, on stream?
I don't think you have. Your mom's a skinwalker.
So, I guess an interesting one would be I'm of mixed heritage. So my dad's side of the family are from the UK naturally, but my mum's side of the family, they're from Somalia. So my mum was born here, but my grandfather was from Somalia. And we're not close, but we have contact with our family back over there, and technically they chose not to, but like my family that are living in the UK, like my mom, my aunt, my uncle from my dad's side, my grandpa's side, sorry, technically have the option to own land in Somalia.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm half Somali. I guess that's the first fact. Do you want to come up with your other fact so I know whether I can say the one I originally thought of or if I have to hold onto it?
I'll go ahead and say my second fact. My second fact will go with the adoption thing.
Yeah.
So the last, I'm gonna do more than just one technically, but the last time I saw my mom, the last time I saw my biological mother, I was 5 years old, and I was scared because stranger danger at Walmart with my dad. So I did not even look at her. I hid behind my dad whenever they talked about me. So I don't even remember what she looks like.
No.
And soap opera time. I don't know
Soap opera
exactly who my dad is, but there's a possibility of 3 different people being my dad.
Huh.
One of them is my brother-in-law. Whenever he was with my sister and he found out that my mom gave birth to me, his immediate thought was, were we together at that time?
Son.
Was that whenever we were together?
Yeah.
So I might have met my dad. Maybe. I don't know.
Potentially.
Heyo, Hako. Hello, everybody. What you got here during a Hawk Fact Redeem? The soap opera that is my life.
Okay, so just for context, I'm not gonna say the original fact I thought of because that's a rated 18 fact.
Okay.
I don't know why that of all facts did pop into my head though, but I will say that for I'll save that for a rainy day.
Okay.
That's wrong.
Every
Yeah, I
day,
need
boy,
to
I'm
think
so
of a
sorry you had
second
to come
fact.
in the middle of that.
I need a second fact. Shit. What's a fact? What's a fact?
You're a perfect human being. That's what you said earlier. That is also a fact.
Yeah. I'm a perfect human being. And a cosmic being, probably. No, that's not. That's not. Well, that is a fact, but I mean.
Clip, everybody heard it here first. It's a fact.
I'm trying to think. Like my brain is just fucking blanked.
No!
Damn it.
Hazel, you get the first lap so good each time. Like, you get a very good first lap that immediately got hit by some butt in the second lap. It makes me sad.
I guess.
Because you have it. You have this race. Like, I know for a fact you have this.
Yeah. I guess my fact is I've only been in one serious relationship in my life. But as I say serious, we were together for like 8 months.
Yeah.
And then things got pretty fucking toxic. On both ends, I'm not gonna like pass off the blame. I did some shitty things too. I'll be honest, it was mostly in a sort of... So for context, I guess, she was very abusive and manipulative, and I snapped. So I never hit her. I never hit her. Like... But I did scream in her face one time after about 8 or 9 months of constant shit. Hello, Apple Man.
Hi, Appleman. You know what? For some reason, I was expecting something like this as soon as I saw it versus Excitebike.
Well, just the fucking...
This whole stream has been a thing.
Yeah.
There have been a lot of topics you probably wouldn't expect, but I mean,
Oh, hi, Cookie.
hi, Cookie.
Cookie's lurking. I hope to God she wasn't... Oh, wait, no, that... Fuck, yeah. Hi, Cookie. Shit. How long have you been lurking?
The whole time.
I don't know. I was just saying, I'm gonna look at Twitch now, and she's gonna be like in the middle of a fucking Dead by Daylight game or something.
You know, speaking of Dead by Daylight, I can't believe the people that did Until Dawn are going to be doing the story mode for that.
Oh, I didn't know they were getting a story mode.
I think that's the right one. I always get it in 7 Days to Die mixed up. It's the one with all the killers and it's the multiplayer game, right? Well, it's the five survivors and the killer, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
from what I've seen.
They have all the different movie killers in it too.
Probably. And Cookie, if you're listening in, can you at least confirm that for us?
They are they're doing the people that did Until Dawn, the Dark Picture Anthology series. They're doing the campaign for that game, the story campaign.
Yeah.
There's only been a teaser of that, and supposedly they got the rights to Scream, and they're gonna do a Scream prequel.
That's cool.
Which
Yeah, did you see they added Michael Myers into Fortnite?
Yes.
Like during October? Did you see all the like meme videos of people where they'd like down someone and they'd have Michael Myers like whoa?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Versus
That's so
Excitebike
quiet.
brings it all out. I don't know how, but Versus Excitebike just brings something to you guys every time.
It's either like, well, it's not even that. It's just anytime it feels like recently, anytime someone streams the most like either painful or boring game, it's when everything comes out.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird because like even if the game itself isn't great, it's going to bring something out that people are going to be like,
Yeah,
"Oh, I'll hear this."
If anything, when the game is more fun, you get the less interesting commentary. Because you're too busy like, oh, this game's awesome. Like, that was what we were like during Phantasy Star. We were just like, this
Yeah.
game's so fun the entire time. And then during this, we're like, huh, you've got, like, brain explosions and I've had a shitty relationship and I'm half Somali. Like...
Well, I mean, if we're going to go with poopy relationships.
Let's not get started on that one now. I stayed single for 4 years for very good reason.
I was just gonna say that I still can't believe that letter that I got explaining all the things I did wrong in the relationship.
I can't believe you got a fucking Dear John letter.
Here's the I think I said this before. The very first paragraph was nothing but I fell in love with your voice. That's all I fell in love with. And then the rest of it was you did this wrong and I didn't like it, but I didn't tell you about it. But you also fixed it, so it's not really an issue. But I didn't like it when it happened.
That's just petty at that point, like... That's just looking for a reason, like... That's so bullshit. It was like... fucking... So I bought... Circumstance that I blocked my ex after my relationship ended, right? After I ended the relationship. My friends kept in contact, and she complained to one of them... Well, I said they kept in contact. It was more they didn't block her, and she tried to message them. And she complained to one of them that one of the things I did wrong was have emotions as a human being.
One of the things you did wrong was you had emotions?
Yeah, because she did something that upset me, and I got upset over it, like... and told her I was upset, like... Okay. Deal breaker.
Also, to give you an idea of what these things were, I remember very specifically one of these things was. Keep in mind, my ex was just getting into video games again. Like, she hadn't played them since she was a kid. She's like, I really want to get back into them. That's actually how we met, too, was through video games.
Yeah.
And...
Fuck.
She had maybe been playing first-person shooters for like a couple months at that time.
Hmm.
And we got into Destiny. And she was like, I want to do the raids. I want to do the raids. So I was like, alright, we can do the raids. We had need more people for it, though. And, she also knew that I had done Kratos End by myself, and I was like, yeah, we can go through Kratos End. I think we went through Kratos End. And then she knew that I had also done a 3-person run through in Vault of Glass. And she's like, oh, you Ravian, I can do this.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was just being honest. I was just like, I don't think you're ready for that yet. Because, like, she was just getting into first-person shooters again. Like, or she was just getting into games again. She was just playing first-person shooters for the first time. Like, I was like, like, this is a tough thing. Like, half the people in our group can't even do the 3-man run. And they've been playing first-person shooters for years. And that was like one of the things she brought. She's like, "You said I couldn't do this. You said you didn't believe we could do this." But the thing is, like, she's like, later on, after we played for a few more months, we did eventually do it. And she's like, it was cool then, but like, why do you think I was ready back then? Like,
I'm sorry. You saying all this, and I just looked over at chat.
I just saw that
second,
too.
and all I saw was you had emotions out cringe. Ladies, does it give you the ick when your man has emotions?
Also, Appman, yes, Mike Myers can't do the Naruto run.
And yes, it is cringe that I'm a person. How dare you feel?
But like, I do have a question. Like,
Yeah.
I will say this. I was just being honest, but I could see people getting upset by that, being like, "You're not ready for this." But like, is that so wrong to be like, "You're not ready for this"?
I mean, I don't want to speak. It depends on the person, you know,
That's fair too.
and like what it's about. But
By the time I was like, I don't feel like you're ready for it. And then whenever I felt she was ready, I was like, yeah, let's go. And we still struggled, but we did eventually get it.
yeah,
Because like that first raid in Destiny 1 is no joke. It's a rough. It's a rough, even for 6 people. That's how I was brought up. Which is funny because now my dad is old and cries all the time. Wait, did your dad ever say,
that's cringe.
yeah, did your dad ever say, "How dare you feel that's cringe"?
Just the way everyone reacted that, it just reminded me of the memes, just like things that give me. It's like the girls who make the TikToks, it's like things my boyfriend does that give me the ick, and then it's just like the simple like stuff.
I had seen that, and I've seen the one. Well, I've seen that, and I've seen like at the end where they like, "All right, let me add that to the list." And it's like a list of like 70 different things.
Yeah, I'd love those memes. Where it's just like what gives women the ick when men have dreams, when men have feelings, when men have passions. When it's just so dumb. I love them. Give me 1 second.
He didn't use those words, but pretty much. My dad is also very much like feelings are not a thing you should feel. Like, I know this is bad, but I remember when my grandmother passed, I literally waited for Dad to leave the room. I waited for the next day when my nephew went home to cry. Like, I literally held it in until everybody was gone. Because I knew,
Fellas, is it
like,
cringe to cry?
yes. Because I knew that he was like, emotion bad. Ooh, I hate it when my boyfriend exists in this material plane. Gives me so many icks.
Another one for the list.
Another one for the list.
No, to be fair, like I think I'm pretty lucky in that regard. My family, like I'm a crybaby. I've always been a crybaby. I'll like if we were watching a movie and a character even gets a fake death that I know is coming to be a fake death, I'll probably still cry.
Oh, I'm the same way.
Like my parents have always been pretty like they've always told me to like toughen up, but they've never been like hard on me for crying when I get like upset. I've gotten better at it. Like I don't like obviously I don't cry when people like insult me and stuff, but like. Sad movies, I can't help but cry.
Same. I literally, I'll stumble across those TikToks where it's just like, where it plays the sad music and it starts with a picture of a pet, and it doesn't even say anything.
Yeah.
And I'm just like a slideshow, but it doesn't say anything yet. That's all I need, and I'm already tearing up. They're like, oh, you
dude,
poor
I've
baby.
literally like, if you want to see me like proper cry. Make me watch Marley and Me. I'm literally like slightly tearing up just thinking about that movie.
I've
It's
never
so
seen that
fucking
movie.
Sad. Oh, it's so sad.
Here's the thing, I like
It's
watching
honest.
sad stuff. I know it's weird, but I love
I'm legit like
watching
tearing up right now
and
thinking about it.
enjoying sad things. When I say enjoy sad things, I don't mean like, yay, it's sad. I mean like I love.
You love the bittersweet feeling. Like...
Yeah, I love the feeling, and I love like feeling that emotion with the characters or with whoever. Well, I mean they're all characters, but with the characters.
Emotions
involved.
of cringe.
There's a difference between tough and up, and if you cry, you fail at your gender.
Okay, I'm glad now we can just... Anytime the situation gets tense, we can now just call the other one cringe. But,
Yeah, we can do that now.
that was truly cringeworthy. No, like, I'm trying to think, like, apart from, like, movies, I haven't really cried much in the past couple of years. Maybe, like, once or twice.
Also, you would know the dumbest thing in the world? I'm calling myself dumb for this. Pimp Jerry, you've seen the Metalocalypse movie.
Did you cry at it?
I actually cried during the movie because of the thought of, like, they're actually changing, like, they're actually becoming better people. Like, you can actually, like, if you go back and watch through the shows, the movie, you see they actually became better people. And I don't know why that makes me cry. And I'm like, why am I crying at this movie of this metal band singing the song of salvation to save the world?
You know, that's a movie that makes me cry every time.
What?
Pokemon the first movie.
Yes! Yes! That scene where Ash is turned to stone and Pikachu's is there crying.
Yes.
Joy? Like tears of joy? Yeah, like actual tears of joy, but like I watched them grow up. I watched them start out as just total jerks that hated everything around them to people that actually do care, even if they're still like, ugh, feelings.
Fucking crit. Man, this stream has definitely gone on some wild tangents.
Imagine. Somebody finds my YouTube channel and it's this video and they're like, oh, I can't wait to watch Versus Excite Bike.
I can't wait to watch Versus Excite Bike episode 6.
This is so exciting.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I guess I'll say this on stream because I messaged you about this already. You know, I got fucking ghosted the other day.
Yes.
So I met her through a friend I work with, and I was talking to her today about it. I was just like, I was like, she seemed really nice. It was pretty shitty of her just to sort of like, you know, just not even like look at the message.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, she's shit message. You want me to talk to her? And I was like, nah, don't do that. That's just fucking weird. But like, fucking, you know.
Yeah.
Although it's the one I messaged you made. Honestly, it was really funny, but also really true. I was less upset about her ghosting me, and just more that we got along great, talking about shit like video game lore, and I just wanted to talk more about that.
Lore.
Yeah.
Give me your video game lore.
Talk to me about the. Yeah. Don't dirty talk me. Talk to me about the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. And your favorite Zelda game.
Who here is excited for the
Yeah.
live-action Zelda movie by Nintendo and Sony?
Yeah, tell me you love Twilight Princess.
Tell me why the Andrew Cafe questline is the best questline in any video game. I don't remember if I told you this. I don't know who here caught on to this when I did that stream forever ago. I cried during one of those endings because I saw every single ending to that questline.
There was a game I streamed, and I remember I teared up in one of the streams, but I didn't like bring attention to it or like give it away at all.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what game it was now.
So I'll say the ending that kind of destroyed me when it came to that specific quest line. I did the quest the way you're supposed to, the full way, except I never showed Andrew the pendant.
Oh.
And so, and here's the thing, I went and continued to do the rest of the quest after that. So I went to the branch, and she just wouldn't say a word. She wouldn't open her mouth, nothing. And then you go to the inn, and Cafe's there, alone.
Waiting. Yeah.
For somebody that's never going to come.
That's so sad.
And I was like, why did I do this? I was like, why did I have to see every ending on stream? Why did I have to do this?
Why do you just have to be such a cruel person?
Never do see him as an adult.
Yeah, that's true, actually. You don't do.
Nope.
I just realized, at the ending, you see like kids when they get married, and that kind of like...
No, he's not a kid whenever they get married. You see the marriage through his eyes. Because they never did an adult model for him. So instead of showing them, you just see things through his point of view.
Still though, like...
Bye, Appleman.
Huh.
Have a wonderful night.
He was like, the stream's gone weird, I'm leaving. They're calling each other cringe for having emotions. Fuck.
Ah!
Night out, man.
Hazel, we have to finish this. I don't want to have to come back here for this last race.
Oh, I know, that's the worst part, is because we'll come back for this last race, and we'll beat it in like 5 minutes.
And then we have to race
don't
each
hold me
other.
to that.
I'm holding
Don't
you
hold me
to
to
that.
that. I fucking landed that.
I'm holding you to it. That's going to be...
How come whenever we...
Go ahead.
Sorry, but how come every time we stream Excitebike, suddenly everyone on the Twitch follow list is like, you know what, I'm gonna go live. Like, people who never stream whenever we're playing Excitebike specifically.
Because they're afraid of the topics we're going to get into with Excitebike.
Like, who's live right now? Like, I swear Coulthard always goes live, like, way later than now, for example.
No, he goes live sometimes whenever I stream.
I was like, huh, who's live? Oh wait, everyone actually does know me. Like, everyone who's active today is like people who stream all the time anyway. I guess Area, yeah, when the fuck did... I forgot I even followed her. I followed this like VTuber I've never watched simply because I raided her one time after a Genshin Impact stream.
What's her name?
Aririn.
Okay.
I got gifted a sub to her channel recently. I've not, like... I think I've watched, like, maybe 30 minutes of that Genshin stream, if that, just to be like, oh, hey, the new update's sick, isn't it? Because it was just when the new region had released.
Yeah. You kids and your anime video games.
I mean, they're making it into an actual anime.
Oh yeah, it's true! Also,
I hope it does good.
That reminded me. Whenever I streamed with Rogma last, I went, you kids are your VTubers, and she went, you know, technically I'm one of your VTubers because you found me. I thought, dang it. Dang it. This is true.
Yeah. Also, PUBG goes, I had to leave for a bit. Is Dr. Philhawk still on? Now we're just waiting for the cringe crowd emotions.
Why Dr. Philhawk?
PUBG, we went from actual therapy to online therapy.
I've never actually watched Dr. Phil. Was I talking like he did or does?
I don't know. I don't watch Dr. Phil.
Dr. Philip J. Fry.
Honestly, one of the best characters in that show, and it is the main character. And I'm happy about that. Fry is, fuck's sake, Fry is a great character.
He is. Hazel, remember. Hazel,
Dying
I need a
is
hero.
cringe.
Oh.
Dying IRL gives me the ick.
Dying RL gives me the ick.
God damn it. Tag out.
Oh no, tag out!
Yes!
Oh no! Da 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 da.
I can't believe that worked.
Wait, what do you mean?
Dr. Phil Hook still on. Yes. I was waiting to be like, no, I'm not tagging you out.
You know what, Hazel? You know what? You're closer to beating this night. I want to switch back to you. Here's the thing. You've gotten the first lap so many times. Because
Yeah, but I was gonna done it more.
I've kept an eye on the time. You have over like half the time left nearly every time you start the second lap.
Yeah, and then I just get screwed over by AI or dumb decisions. My money don't jiggle jiggle.
That's the reason why I didn't ask you to give me the control key, because I was like, Hazel's got the first lap. He can just have one good run on the second lap. It's over.
All he needs to do is suffer more.
No, not
I'm
suffer
happy.
more. No, I'm being serious. Like, all you had to do is get one good run on the second lap, and that's all you would need. Because you have the first lap down.
I don't play the anime games. I play the real man. I play a real man's game, Mario Odyssey. It is a real man's game.
It is.
Bloodhawk poking you like play, monkey.
Not doing that either. Am I the only one that noticed how good Hazel's times were at the first lap each time?
Just like the idea of you just poking me with a stick, going like, play, monkey.
Play.
Monkey.
Play, Hazel. Play. Get that high score.
Let the game flow through you. Yeah, funny story. I choked on coffee earlier this morning.
How's that a funny story? Choked on coffee.
So, I was taking a sip of coffee, and luckily the coffee wasn't scalding hot. So I was taking a sip of my coffee that I made because I was thirsty, and I guess I sneezed or like yawned as I went to swallow. Yeah, Bim saw the post in Discord earlier. I posted this in my Discord like right after it happened. And basically, I was having a coughing fit like a solid 5 minutes because of it. The part I didn't mention is right after I finally stopped coughing, all my airways felt so opened up, like my nose wasn't blocked. I was breathing so perfectly with just the slight smell of coffee was the only downside, and I was just there like, I actually just feel healthier for choking on my coffee. What has gone wrong?
Imagine feeling healthier because you choked on your coffee.
The first thing I did was message my friend going, so yeah, I choked on coffee and it's an effective way to wake up.
Oh, I bet that is an effective way to wake up.
Uh,
Oh, damn.
yeah, I choked on my coffee and I was like, that's pretty cringe.
That's pretty cringe.
I don't know why, I just found it so funny when we were just like, you have emotions, that's cringe.
He's like, I can't believe you have emotions.
I know.
During the entire conversation about both of us having emotions.
Yeah. Man, and all this came because of like me trying to avoid saying my ex is batshit insane.
Is that how this whole thing started? Was that how the entire conversation started?
It was like I think it was a fact. I mentioned my ex, and like how things go pretty shit between both of us, and like I was trying to avoid, like specifically saying what went wrong, but like, because I don't want to put all the blame, like,
Yeah.
but it was like, It was their fault. I was stupid for staying.
The thing is, I also
I
don't
was
want to put.
cringe for staying.
The bad thing is, I don't want to put all the blame on my ex, but it was kind of hard not to when the first paragraph was, "I fell in love with your voice and nothing else."
Yeah. Well, it's like the blame on my part was mainly me just staying and letting it get worse.
I will say,
Emotions.
I will
Cringe.
say, I did do one thing that I know for a fact was probably the worst idea I ever had. But so, well, I mean, like in a relationship, you want to be honest, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
She sent me a picture of her haircut. She had a haircut, and she's like,
I know where this is going. Yeah.
I was just like, that's not for me. Like not my favorite hairstyle, but I was like, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters to me. I still love you, and that's not gonna change anything.
Yeah. And they did not like that answer.
They did not. They actually did tell me that was the moment they realized they could never be with me anymore. And then that after that was where they bought me the ticket to visit them.
Wow. So they couldn't love you from that moment on because you have your own opinions and tastes.
Yes, but like I straight up said, like it doesn't change how I feel.
And now
about
you love Daisy. And now you love Daisy, the one with short hair.
I wouldn't say that.
You love Daisy. You love Daisy.
No.
We all love Daisy, it's fine. This is a Daisy loving household.
I don't love Daisy the way y'all love Daisy.
You're just in denial.
Emotions.
Also, I did see Jen's coffee emote and then laughing at me choking on my coffee.
Jen, would you laugh at me choking on my coffee?
But starting to feel tired. I need to choke on another coffee, I think.
No. Also, speaking of feeling tired, I tried to watch. I told Tazel this before we went live, but like one of the last things I did last night was I tried to watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre because I found out that "Stay Out of the House" was heavily inspired by it and "The Hills Have Eyes," and I fell asleep during the movie with my headphones on. So I had all that screaming and all the chainsaw revving and all the noises going on in my headphones while I was asleep. Yeah, Blackhawk's first cup of coffee, and it leads to his
It
demise.
leads to your demise. Oh my god.
But yeah, I fell asleep during a horror movie. I fell asleep during a horror movie, and I slept with the headphones on. And nothing woke me up. I woke up during the credits. Like, I mean, I was watching, like, I kept coming in and out, and I was like, I'm gonna try to watch it, I'm gonna keep trying to watch it. And at one point I stood up for a little while to watch it, and I sat back down and I fell asleep. But, like, I'm gonna have, like, if I really want to watch it, I'm gonna have to sit down and actually watch it again, because I know I slept for a certain amount. Now, I was gonna say specific, well, fair it would be a specific, but I don't know exactly how much time.
You need to get your old chair back so you have the nail poking you in the leg whenever you start falling asleep so you stay awake.
No, that's in the dump. That's in the dump. Nobody has that.
At the slightest cost of potential tetanus.
I will say this though: the second I heard that guy scream, the Leatherface guy, I was like, "Good
Yeah.
lord, that sounds very much like a puppet combo scream." I was like, "That's definitely where they got those noises from."
Yeah, I 100% think my friend is gonna hate me if I keep doing this stupid joke, but I can't help it. She's got freaking rats in her apartment at the minute, like running around the wall. She can
Did
hear
they drive you
sometimes.
crazy?
I do that to her every time I go. And those rats, they're driving you crazy, right? She fucking hates it, and I just find it funny every time.
So I know.
Bloodhawk is immune to scurvy, so maybe tetanus is...
Little did you know, I'm actually immune to all diseases.
But I thought I was the perfect being.
My
Same,
immune
same.
system is flawless. So I know Sniper does the crazy. I was crazy once joke all the time because I'll see it all the
Yeah.
time in the group chat. And a few nights ago, I got to play with Ravi a little bit before she went to work. No, wait, no. I played with Ravi a few minutes before I got on the Minecraft for Sword
Yeah.
Shut and Blarg's stream. Like I played a very small amount of it. And Story has lost her mind so much with how much Sniper does the crazy thing that every time crazy came up, she'd be like, "Crazy! I was crazy once."
Right. That's kind of like what it is for me though, because I hated it at first. And the worst part is, the same friend who I've been annoying, because when I say it now, she literally goes, "Stop." She was the one who kept doing it at first, and now it's flipped, and she fucking hates it, and I can't help it.
I will say this too. And the thing is, like, Sniper wasn't there that night. Like, he's the one that says it. I don't really say it, like, ever around Ravi. Like, I occasionally say it here,
Yeah.
but, like, I don't do it often.
Oh,
But she was
solid
just
lap.
like, she went, crazy. I was crazy once. Yeah, I was like, all right, calm down. I understand you hear it a lot.
Sorry, I just can't get over the Bloodhog as me and the scurvy, so maybe tetanus.
I am immune to scurvy.
Is that what the popping in your brain is? It's just your
What if it
brain
is?
refreshing your immunities. Like...
What if it is? It just refreshes my immunities.
Jed,
I
I
just have to
think
deal with
blood is
temporary
the lithic parasite.
disease.
You got that brain-eating amoeba. I had a brain-eating amoeba once. Poor thing died of starvation.
Are you saying there's nothing going on in my brain? I did always say I had a smooth brain.
My brain is so smooth, your insults just slide right off it. Got that
that
mind
mind
flayer
flayer.
parasite. We're gonna like go. I'm gonna come to America to meet you. And you're just gonna be a tentacle monster.
You're going to come to meet me, and you're going to be in that third ending from Stay Out of the House that we saw, where the thing was just like hanging from the wall and it's just teeth.
You just get the worm burst out your chest while I'm talking to you. And she'll go, "Do you want to come inside? Do you want to come inside?" The worm burst out, and then I go, "Do you want to come inside?"
All right, corpse husband.
That was the that ending just weirded me out because of how like after the worm burst out, the NPC didn't react. She just goes, "Do you want to come inside still?"
So there's a theory that he's actually like working with
In
the
cahoots?
butcher, yeah, and like he's like
Yeah, 'cause
looking
he's, like-
for people that are alone and that could be easily taken.
Because he's really weird in the gas station section as well.
Yeah,
Like how he keeps looking at you and stuff.
yeah. It also makes sense too whenever you think it, like the killer literally stopped chasing you. Like he's like, ah, whatever, it's fine. He just gave up the chase whenever he saw you
Yeah,
were going
and
for
then-
that place.
Yeah, because you're going to his anyway. Like...
Actually, I
Yeah, I
love
guess-
Pub
OG.
Combo. I love Torch Star Video. I love all their stuff. I really I really hope that somehow, some way, I could maybe do a voice in one of their games. Just even if it's the only time I ever do voice acting, I would just love to just do something in one of their games.
On an unrelated note, original Fortnite,
OG Fortnite.
OG Fortnite. Have you
OG
tried it out?
Yes,
Is it how you remember?
it is how I remember. Whatever Ravi and I played before Minecraft that day. We landed at Flesh Factory, we landed at the motel, we landed like all the old places we used to land at. It was really very surprisingly nostalgic.
Yeah.
And the entire time I was like, oh my god, I'm actually having fun in Fortnite again. I think it's just like the nostalgia hitting me. But like, I was like, I'm actually having fun in Fortnite again.
I've been wanting to try it out, but I'm just like,
So there is no builds. They still have no builds in it, which is the way I play. But because
Okay,
the original map was so vertical and like you needed to build for a lot of the things, they just have zip lines.
I mean, that makes sense. PUBG just went, oh wow, Pain Bike is almost over for today.
For today. Hazel.
Man, we got 8
I know it's
minutes.
almost done.
Tag out.
I know it's almost done. I'm giving it to you.
No, I was gonna say let's tag out for the last couple minutes.
Also, if anything happens to me in the next few days, you guys know it's the Mind Flayer. They finally got me.
That or the worm bursting out your chest.
Yeah, that or the one bursting out of my chest. The butcher finally got me. Can you imagine if I streamed myself reading the Bloodwatch comics tomorrow, and all of a sudden you just hear the killer from Stay Out of the House bust down my door?
Well, then we hear the other guy come in first, and he just starts looking at you, and you're like, why are you looking at me? And then he goes, would you like to come inside?
You gonna go and play Mario Odyssey Bingo for the next few hours? Have fun! Thank you for stopping by. Also, every time I see SMO, my brain always goes Super Mario Online, and I don't know why it goes Super Mario Online.
Oh, do you remember the Super Mario 64 online mod?
Yes.
Where you could play the game with like up to 16 people?
Yes.
I really want to do that at some point as well.
I also want to do that.
I remember there was like a YouTube series I used to watch, which was like it was like a big group channel. What they'd do is they'd have like, I think it was around 8 to 14 people who didn't speedrun versus like 1 or 2 speedrunners in the game and see who could get to
Oh
like,
yeah.
it wasn't 120 stars, I think it was who get from 0 stars to Final Bowser and win. It was always so entertaining, and then they just stopped doing it because I think the group, I don't think the group like broke up, but I think they stopped hanging out so much because I know 2 of them lived in like a different country anyway, and they were like the main 2 who like owned it.
Imagine living a whole country like in 2 separate countries, but just not doing stuff together anymore. Couldn't be me.
I know, right? Anyway, this is the final stream, me and Blood.
Final stream. Never happening again. Anything we had planned is canceled.
Yep. But yeah, I still follow that stream, like so they had like a few streamers because they had like speedrunners. I mean, because they had the current and the former world record holder for 64.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. In fact, the former world record holder, who's still the world record holder for a bunch of ROM hacks, he was like in that like group channel. Like I still follow him on Twitch and stuff. He's really funny. But what he does this really cool thing. So he set up a website for Mario 64 ROM hacking, called romhack.com, where the whole point is you can go on that website and auto-patch ROMs onto Mario 64 emulations, as well as you can get like custom star trackers for all these like ROM hacks. You can search for like all Mario 64 ROM hacks are based on this website, so you can like literally search by like genre or like keywords or whatever. And not only that, he also then every like couple months does a ROM hack competition where he'll give people like, I think it's a month. Or, yeah, like, well, it's either a month or like a couple weeks to make ROM hacks that fit a theme. So, like, one of his most recent one was troll hacks. So you have to create, like, a trolley hack that was, like, still, like, technically beatable. And it's stuff like that, and it gets people, like, into the modding scene as well as, like, you can get some really creative stuff out of it. Like, one of them, I think he did before, was you have to make, basically, other video games in 64.
Ooh.
And someone someone basically made Dark Souls.
Something
Like-
like Dark Souls in Mario 64.
Yeah, with like bonfire checkpoints and everything. Like you couldn't teleport between them, but like it's stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like some of the stuff people do is crazy. I think he had one which is really creative. It was like dream themed, so like all the ROM hacks got like super trippy.
Okay.
His username Simple Flips. He's worth checking out. He's really funny
I
and
know
like really
Simple
good.
Flips.
Also, Bloodhawk, what are you getting Jen for Christmas?
What am I getting Jen for Christmas? My love and friendship. I don't got no
Well,
money.
What are you getting me for Christmas?
My love and friendship.
No, a
I don't
PS5?
got no money. I thought you were getting me a PS5.
I thought you were getting me a PS5.
I thought I just said I don't got no money.
I thought you were getting me freedom from Pain Bike.
One of us will get freedom from pain bike, and one of us will get the freedom from pain bike for both of us.
Ooh.
Gen Y ... Also, Super Mario Odyssey Online is released through a mod. Y'all would probably have to use emulator versions unless you have a modded Switch. Ooh.
I want to get a modded Switch, but
I do too.
I want to play Odyssey Online, definitely. I think you can connect between, like, a modded Switch and PC as well, so, like, not everyone has to have a
Crossplay.
modded Switch, for example. Yeah. It's like the Mario Kart Wii custom track thing, where, like, you can play it on an emulator on PC or on, like, an actual disc of Mario Kart Wii.
Okay. Hayes, we're gonna have to come back to this next week unless you. Well, actually, no, we're gonna have to come back no matter what. Because we also gotta race each other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's SML. The Super Mario Odyssey Online is made by Crafty Boss.
Crafty Boss?
Yeah.
That name
He's
does
been in
not
a
sound
full-
familiar.
He's been in a few Small Ant videos and stuff.
Small Ant?
I think. Yeah, I think Crafty Boss started streaming about like last year. He didn't stream before then, or at least not often. I don't think.
Go, 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 go.
I'm still trying to think what I could do for 100 followers, because like I got a few different ideas on the 100 follower stream.
I still have to do 500 and 600. I just don't have time. I don't have time.
I was debating whether to do like I do the entirety of WarioWare Move It, it's like story stuff on stream, like in one stream, or what, like maybe Ring Fit or something.
Yeah. I'll do all of Ring Fit in one stream.
Oh fuck no! I get winded after like 30 minutes of Ring Fit.
Oh, hey, listen to the last one.
I was thinking of also maybe just doing like a. So there's a mechanic with Baldur's Gate where if you stream it, viewers can like vote on decisions for you to make and stuff.
Yeah.
I was debating whether to do make a Baldur's Gate character, and do a playthrough where chat decides everything.
That'd be fun.
So like I'll create a character, see what chat thinks about it, you know, and then like when it comes to making decisions, like chat decides, you know, do we kill this person, do we help this person, do we steal from them?
You moiter them.
Moiter them.
Dude, I guess this is a free fact, but did you know murder is a hard word for me to say? When I try to say murder, I feel like it comes out as like two separate things.
I'm gonna, because Socha hasn't popped up in his stream in ages, because she went before, like, people in the UK can't say the word squirrel, so I was gonna stop fucking with her and just say it wrong every time I see it. But, like, differently, I'll be like, yeah, remember you saying we can't say squeal?
It sure said it's the brain worm.
It's the brain.
One more time. I've never been able to say murder. Like, does it sound weird when I say murder? Because it sounds weird to me every time I say murder.
No.
Okay, so it's just in my head.
Yeah,
In my head, it's the brain worm.
making me think differently. Man, I can't believe we managed to diagnose you live on stream that you got brainworms. So what's it like having brainworms?
It's interesting.
Oh.
I've had them for most of my life.
For at least 10 years.
No, I've had them since I was in high school. If that's
For at
actually
least
what this
15
is.
years.
I thought you said 10.
Well, I said 10 at first, and then I changed it to 15.
Pain. Pain on a bike.
You should give Hazel the brainworm for Christmas. I feel like Jen wouldn't
Oh!
want it.
Oh! Yeah, I'll wrap up the brainworm for you.
Yo! Jen going, yo, brainworm. Yeah, give me the brainworm.
It's that time of the night, guys. We gotta leave. You can't stay home, but you can't stay here. Or you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. The brainworm's getting to me. No.
Brainworms. Not that. Was it for Dig Dug? I can't believe it.
Dig
Jen
Dug.
wants to play Dig Dug with the
Jen wants to play
brainworms.
Dig Dug?
Yeah, with the brainworms.
I was going to explain. The stream is over now. Jen, explain. You have time. Put it in the chat.
Explain. Explain, worm.
Jen, no! Alright.
Jan, explain.
I guess next Tuesday we'll be back with more Pain Bike.
Wait. Quickly, wait. Jan, explain.
Mario Odyssey Online isn't super hard to get. That's good.
Anyway, Jan, explain.
Fine. Also, Hazel, you see this right here? That's gonna
yeah.
be pain to play.
Yeah.
The Adventure of Link.
Yeah. Man, Pim's Tuesdays are gonna be free for a while.
You can afford it?
Hey!
Heck yeah. Also, for real now, well, I'm just leaving. I'm not rating anybody. It's too late. I'm going. Bye, everybody. Bye. I love y'all.
All this because of the brainworm. So there's like a website your characters monitor throughout the game, like based on what's happening. People leave comments on that, like, and one of the messages that pops up during one of the like story parts is RAWXD.
Can't believe this.